Damn. Big ass head. Big ass dome. Yeah, that's better. You can read that better. Hi, Closed. Hi, Buggy. Oh my god. Come on. Come on. Look at Sissy sitting here. Hi, handsome. Hi. So I did not have to have my meeting today. Instead, it's moved till Monday.
That's even worse for me. I'm not gonna lie. That I'm gonna be like,
right? I'm sitting here like, what the fuck, bruh? Like, what's happening?
that whole week I'd be like, am I getting fired? Oh my god.
No, dead ass. Oh, but I feel like if I was getting fired, she would have been like, nah, bitch, you need to meet me today. But this morning she texted me and she was like, yeah, so I just woke up. If you want, you can stay there until I get there. Or we can reschedule. I was like, reschedule. I'll see you tomorrow. And then she just texted me like an hour ago and was like, yeah, so I realized you don't work tomorrow, so let's just wait till Monday, which means I'm getting overtime on Monday. Yeah.
Kind of a W, but also like that would eat away at my anxiety. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
It does. The whole day I'm just like, what could she possibly need to talk to me about? We just got done talking about me napping and how I need to start doing my rounds more, and I'm in trouble. But then every fucking time I go and have a meeting with her, and she's like, why do you look so nervous? I'm like, cause am I getting fired? Am I in trouble? What makes you fucking think that? I don't know. I'm scared. And then she's like, no, it's fine. Like, everything's fine. Like, it's cool. Like,
That's
why
what
are you
happened
so...
last time when I got a note on my desk. I opened it expecting it to be like something bad, and it was just literally telling me like
I'm
oh yeah,
an
the
Aggie.
elevator's gonna be down for the next week.
I'm a black Aggie. I don't know if that was supposed to be like an insult or something. Like, was this supposed to make me cry? Oh no! Oh my god! You're supposed to call me an Aggie and black.
I love y'all, he says.
Well, I don't love you because I don't know you, and I don't love
I don't know
strangers.
if calling
Okay.
people slurs is the way you show appreciation, but that's teach
Okay,
their own, I
TikTok says
guess.
that I need to encourage my viewers to share the live and invite your friends. So
Hold on,
please share the live and invite your friends. Thank you.
I forgot to repost.
Wow, the AI summary says a nervous gamer is discussing a recent work meeting.
A nervous gamer.
Nervous game. I can't, bruh.
Nervous gamer.
Fucking nervous gamer. I'm
Where the fuck?
screenshotting that. I'm screenshotting that. Fucking
Where the fuck did they even get
nervous.
that from?
Where did they get nervous gamer?
That's what I'm wondering. Like, where the fuck did the gamer part come from? Where did I get the nervous? Because we've been talking about being nervous to talk to our bosses, but where the fuck did the gamer
Where
part
did the gamer? Fucking crying. I'm literally in tears. I'm literally crying.
The nervous
You're.
gamer.
Oh my
What's up?
god. It was
Hi guys,
fake.
how are you guys doing?
I'm crying. I'm crying right now.
Naturally.
Hi.
I changed my TikTok name, for better.
You know, I was on this street called
It
Ebenezer,
still
and I
says
literally thought
Ebenezer.
about you.
Okay, read what it says. Like, read the last part of that name.
Hi, Jude.
I'm too sober.
I've been either. Listen. I my favorite villain is a reverse Flash for obvious reasons.
That's kind of real.
Huh? What'd you
I
say?
said that's real.
That's real.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
real.
I'm also like opening my grinder right now.
Yeah,
Bruh.
I don't know. I just don't like Barry Allen as a character, so I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna do this.
Man, my grinder has a Keef catcher in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why is that motherfucker always empty?
If you put a dime in the part where your flower sits, or like a penny or something small. Put like a circular object where the flower sits at the top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then when you grind, when you go to like, I guess just like shake your grinder a little bit. Because I had that problem for a while where basically what it is, it's just the little mesh at the bottom is full.
Wow.
Yeah. Do you know the amount of times I like slam my grinder on the desk to get the Keef out of the bottom?
I love Keef so much. Oh, damn. Oh. Well, damn. All those people were in the request and then they just disappeared.
I just saw that too, yeah. It's okay. Tap the screen, share the live.
Tap the screen, share the live.
Yeah, hold on, I'll show you. I have I'm so dumb though, because every time I buy a new one, it comes with the Keef catcher, and then for some reason, like in 2 months, it's gone and I lose it. Hold on. Oh shit. Oh, my stomach just crumbled. Look at the big, by the way, look at the big fucking pimple that's been on my forehead for the past 2 days.
Oh, that's a unicorn horn.
I know.
Ooh.
I know. Anyways,
unicorn.
I think I can shoot that.
See, my plastic ones always have Keef in them, but my metal one never.
My plastic one sucked.
I'm Jewish and I hate all black people because they're disgusting.
You shouldn't have let him up to begin with. He had a Dylan Roof profile picture.
I was wondering who the fuck that was. I was like, this motherfucker looks so familiar.
It was Dylan Roof.
I usually don't let up users blah 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 blah, but hello guys, can I have your age, race, and pronouns, please?
55, white, and he, him.
All right, what are your thoughts on the background when we're talking about false accusations, getting a lot of people lynched?
I definitely am on board for a conversation about false accusations. We see it more and more. I think that was started with that Dear Colleague letter for the schools, and the first example that clued me into when it was happening was it happened at my own school. A girl from my husband's school falsely accused a South American boy, and I remember the scary, like, brown mugshot. And boy, he was completely innocent. Thank God the police got involved because he was immediately expelled, of course, just based on her story. And the family who was flying out from South America to collect him and his life in ruin. And then the police was going through the messages because the police got involved. Thank God they didn't let the school handle like they usually do, where there's no rights for the accused. And her story fell apart, and it all came out, and she finally says, "Yeah, I actually made it all up." And I was horrified. And they're saying, and then of course people are saying this doesn't happen. Well, it does happen, and it often happens to brown
Whoa,
boys.
whoa, 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 wait. I think we need to reel back a little bit here. We're specifically talking about false accusations made by white people against black people, not just false allegations as a whole. I hope you understand.
Yeah, no, he specifically mentioned that it was a white woman. It was a white woman that made an accusation against somebody from South America.
But it's not only white women. I mean, it's pretty. I mean, every example that I can think of is a white-ish woman at least. I mean, I haven't checked, but I mean,
But we're
it sucks.
specifically like
It's always wrong. I mean, it's always life destroying.
No, I wouldn't make that case.
Like, I mean, I understand that, like, every demographic of individuals has probably at some point like made a false accusation, right? But we're talking about the historical context in which white women lie specifically on
Can I also say it's in cases where it is like against a person of color, it is life ruining for them. But in other cases it is not life ruining for them. We literally have, like, if it's a white man that does it, it's not life ruining for them. We literally have a rapist as a president, bro. Like, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I agree with you in the sense if it was like a black man who was accused, it does ruin their life because it literally gets them unalived. But what you're saying right now is like it always ruins their lives, and that's not the case if it's a wealthy white man.
I want to. The room wanted to focus on black people.
Well, then I wouldn't make big blanket statements like false allegations always ruin people's lives because if
they do. But yes, as I was saying, we can focus on the black victims of this dynamic, but the audacity to say that it doesn't ruin someone's life when they're falsely accused is fucking crazy.
Wait, I'm sorry. I will make I'm going to say it again. Do you not understand what I just fucking said?
I heard every word that you said. You're a fucking monster. It's disgusting.
I'm sorry. We literally have a rapist as a president. It doesn't ruin white wealthy men's lives, and you can get the fuck out of here with that shit.
It literally doesn't. If you're white, it does not ruin your fucking life. If you are wealthy, it does not ruin your life.
That's not crazy. We literally have a rapist as a president.
Hold on. I want you, as a 55-year-old man, to tell me one instance in which a white man was dragged from his fucking house after being falsely accused, dragged down the fucking street by a mob of black people, right? Strung up by his fucking neck and left for the entire fucking town to gawk at. Give me one instance that has happened to a white person.
Men commit suicide. They self-delete over this type.
I don't care. That's not what I asked. I didn't ask about suicide. I asked you to give me one instance in which a white man was lynched for a false accusation. One instance.
Anyway, bitches be lying about sex.
One. So you can't. You can't give me an instance.
You have an allegation against you, by the way.
I'm not an ally. First and second of all, I'm not a fucking ally.
You cannot give me one instance in which a white man was lynched for a false accusation.
You're fucking crazy. I'm not an ally either, by the way.
I know you're not. I can tell you're not.
And because of shit like this.
You're 50, and I asked you a simple question, right? Give me one instance.
I don't know any examples. That doesn't mean that it doesn't destroy people's lives.
Exactly.
If you can't provide me an example of where it destroys people's lives, then I'm just going to take the case that it doesn't. I agree with you 100% in the cases of falsely accused black men. I agree with you. But you just said that all false accusations ruin people's lives. This isn't the case.
Right.
We have literal rapists as presidents. And that's not even false allegations.
Jojo, I'm pretty sure you're a friendly.
Jojo's a friendly.
We can't all be jumping down their throats, okay? We got two aggressive men up here screaming at them. We let the femboy at them, and he's really gonna start crying.
That's even his point about like suicide either. Like, I'm sorry, but like that's crazy. No, you said lynch. Well, men commit like what?
No, men commit suicide at a very hard lie, and bitches be lying. Okay, That's what we're talking about. We're talking about white bitches that be lying. I will start letting up more friendlies if we can get a fuller panel. Yeah, I don't mind having the conversation with friendlies. I just don't want to have too many friendlies up here because then it becomes like just us talking about stuff.
I didn't even realize I wasn't muted.
Yeah, you got us, motherfucker.
Hi, Brady. Hi, Brady.
Why every time I get comfortable you want to fucking leave? Okay, I'm gonna let up some friendlies.
Okay, I'm good now. I won't leave.
We're gonna let up the friendlies. All right, I gotta take care of my cat real quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pee.
So I'm just gonna be by myself. Okay, cool.
So, I would like to speak on the last guy. Now that we kind of have somewhat of an audience. I just think you said he was 50, right? I would like to make an
Yeah, he said
observation,
he was
which
like.
is why I'm asking.
Yeah, he said he was like 45 or 50.
A 50-year-old queen, probably still on Grinder, probably still sad, probably used up and stretched out. Sad that clearly it gave Trump. It clearly gave MAGA. He doesn't really have to use his rights in the street, which is why he'd rather take it out on other people. So he voted red because he can't really, exercise those rights in the street like I can because I'm engaged. He can't use those rights. So he'd rather take it out on other gays, baby gays, new gays. Because he's sad, lonely, decrepit, old, used up, and all of the above. So
I say gaylings.
let's do
Is
that.
gaylings a term?
Is what?
I was gonna say if you said baby gays, I would have said gaylings.
Gaylings. Never heard that one, but yeah, sure, why not?
We are the
gaylings. Please feed us.
He's used up, and nobody wants to burn the fucking cobwebs out of his little stretched out hole. Nobody wants to do it.
Yeah, no, Brock, you and I both got that face. Dear God.
Maze, can I get your age, race, and pronouns, please?
41, white and proud, and from Philadelphia.
Okay, Nazi. Anyways, what do you have to say about the background?
Why you're not an alley? Is
An alley, you can't fucking read. You're white and proud and can't fucking read. Are you proud that you're fucking?
Man, I'm
You're
fucked up
not.
Are
right
you
now. I'm
proud
on
that
a
you can't
vacation week,
fucking
right?
read? Are you
Dickhead.
proud that you can't fucking
Hold
read?
on.
Well,
You're not
you know
an
what?
Dickhead, like you're the
ally.
one like
You're
that couldn't read
false.
the background.
Accusations get blocked by lynches. Okay.
Brother, you did not read that sentence correctly at all.
Look, I'm on my vacation from work, which you guys don't even fucking do. Okay.
Bro's
Buddy,
name
I'm
is
at work
Crazy.
right now.
Guys, he's Crazy
Yeah.
Dave
Yeah.
from
Yes,
Plants
I
vs.
literally am.
Zombies. This
You're
is Crazy
not an
Dave from Plants vs.
ally.
Literally at work.
Zombies.
I turned my camera around and everything. I'm
False accusations get black
Yo,
people.
10-10 as an impression.
Who's getting black people
overstimulating.
lynched?
I'm overstimulating.
Who's getting black people
I'm
lynched? But
overstimulated.
black people had the
Shut
most
the
Brock.
fuck up!
Wait. Can we mute him real quick? Can we mute him real quick? Brock, I'd feel bad to like debate somebody that can't read. Like read above like at least fifth grade level because that says ally.
Dickhead.
Can we remove him? I'd
You're
feel
No,
really
hold on. I
bad.
got it. I got it. Listen,
It's
I work
not
with kids. I
really
can talk to
fair.
them.
Oh, okay, Ebenezer, go ahead.
I work with kids. I got it. Yo.
You're
Okay, we're gonna
1%,
learn how to
bro.
use vowels and read. We got it, buddy. Listen.
My man.
When it says
I know how
ally,
to
it means
read, all right?
ally. There's a Y at the end, man. Come on, you need to. Listen. Your false accusations. Accusations comes with what?
Why do
Four
gay people get
syllables?
a
You got
whole
it.
month when the veterans get a one?
Shh. Listen, you got it.
Why
Quiet
do
coyotes, buddy.
fucking why
Quiet coyotes.
mental ill people
Quiet coyotes.
get a whole?
Did he say mentally ill people get what?
Actually, so I did do some investigating, which didn't take long. Can I have big screen? Because he's following a lot of girls
Your
that look
mom don't
very
like you, bro, and your
underage.
mom don't like you.
He's following some girls that look very underage. So I'm not
Let me see.
shocked. Oh, wait. Here, should I edit it a little bit
Yeah.
more?
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Take your
crop it to
time.
where you could just yeah. Why are you following minors? Freak, I'm talking to you, below me. Why you talk to minors? Why do you follow minors on your account?
Oh, now he can't unmute.
Hold on. You talking about me?
Yeah, I'm talking about
No,
you.
yeah,
I
no.
don't follow no minors, dickhead.
This
Bring
guy
them
thinks
up.
dickhead is like the most
Bring
like.
them up. I'm from Philadelphia. That's how we talk, dickhead. Bring them up.
Okay,
Dickhead. I'm from
yeah.
Philadelphia, dickhead.
There's my cousins. Those girls look not very old.
Those are probably
I don't
also
They
fake
don't
follow them,
look
profiles.
very
dickhead.
old.
I don't follow them
Those are probably
gay
also
ass
fake
boys.
profiles.
Oh, but like, not even to mention that, but like, I looked through his whole like following list. There's a lot of like Smex accounts like this. So
Ooh.
Wrong
like,
dude.
whether they're
Wrong
old or
guy.
not,
Wrong
I
guy, gay
mean,
boy.
let's talk
Wrong
about
guy.
it.
Dude, no.
Wrong guy, gay boy. Wrong guy, gay.
Why are
Hold
you
on, hold
angry?
on.
Why are you
Wrong
getting so
guy, gay
angry?
boy. What the fuck?
Why are you getting so angry?
Wait, what did you say you were gonna do? Because you're not gonna do nothing. I guarantee you. I hope you know.
I'm
You're from
talking about a
Philly. I'm
gay
from fucking
boy. I'm
Baltimore,
talking about a
bitch. Like
gay
I will
boy.
put your ass on a t-shirt. I will put you in a circle chain. Stop fucking talking to me like that. I don't know
But
who the
Yo,
fuck
but
you
but
I,
think
let
you
me hear
are.
the
who
last
who
line.
Gay
a
boy.
circle
Gay
chain?
boy gonna
I
call
really
me
don't know who
out,
you think you
bro.
are. I will have your family on their
Gay
fucking knees in
boy.
church, bitch.
I
He's
Don't
bet
old
fucking
as
you
play
gonna
with
be
me. Who
shit.
are
mad.
you
He's old as
talking
shit. He
to?
can't be mad.
This gay boy be on fucking internet all day, cool little ass boys.
You won't do
I'm
shit.
a
Pull up, bitch. You're in
man.
Philly. You are an hour and 30 minutes away from me. Pull up, bitch. I will Swiss cheese you so quick. Don't fucking talk to me like that. I don't know
Swiss
who you think you're
cheesy.
talking to.
Nah, you won't.
Swiss cheesy.
Yes, I
Swiss
will.
Wait,
cheesy.
wait, guys, are you guys actually understanding him? I'm hearing like,
Underfoot of the Nago. Underfoot of the Nago.
I'm
Yeah.
hearing Donnie. Are you guys actually understanding him? I
Is
can't
this what he sounded
understand
like when
him.
No, I
when
just
he
want to tell
actually
my
when his
parents.
mom gave birth to him?
Y'all
Was his
just
mom
guessing
his?
what he's saying?
No, I
This
think that's
gay
what he sounds
faggot
like when
I
his
don't
mom
know
gave birth
who.
to
I
him.
don't. Maze. I really don't know who you think you're going to threaten. I really don't know who you think you're threatening up here.
There was a
No, you
threat.
ain't know
Because
that.
I love my Second Amendment rights. I hope you know that. I love them.
Wait, there was a threat? What?
I got my
Yeah.
freedom,
This guy thinks he's tough because he's from fucking Philly. Brother, I will put two
and
in
I got
you.
my
Wait, where'd you
Yeah, I
get
will put
Philly
two in you.
from?
I got my
Where'd you
Because
get
freedom.
he said he's from Philly.
Philly?
That's why he says
When
dickhead.
did he
And now he's
say
trying to act tough and
I got
hard.
my
Bitch,
freedom.
I
I
When
will
got
did
my
put
he
two in
freedom.
say
you.
that? Demaya! Girl,
And I
I
got my
can't
freedom.
understand this cracker. Come up, Demaya, please.
Cracker, you be a
You talking about? Yeah,
Yes, you're a
cracker. We're
fucking
talking about you.
cracker. You're fucking
Negro.
inbred. I don't know why the fuck you're
No,
talking.
no. What he
You
sounds like?
smell like fucking nickels
Just
in the
ask him.
rain.
Don't
Shut
ask me what he said.
up.
Oh.
Uh,
Nikki,
fucking
can I
dog
get your age,
smell.
race, and pronouns,
Oh,
please?
hold on. He's not loading in.
Oh, okay, bye. He asked me what
Oh,
the
there he
Second
is.
Amendment right. Oh, there you go. What's the Second Amendment, Nikki, since you know it so well? Because I wouldn't have quoted it if I didn't fucking know it. Crickets. Interesting.
Nikki looks like a pedophile. Can we kick them?
I don't know why
You
you
don't
didn't.
know? That's why you're asking? Yeah, it's the right to bear
You
arms.
know what? No, they're a Nikki fan, so
no,
let's
I don't think
block
that. I don't think he
them.
knew. I don't think he knew. He generally
Let's
didn't know.
no, let's block them because they're a Nikki fan. That's even worse.
Not for you. Got mad for him.
It's my right to own and bear arms, meaning it's my right to hold to have a pew pew in my
You're not
house.
supposed to kill animals and have their arms. You're not supposed to do that.
True.
What is my name? I can't read.
Yeah.
DHT, can I get your age,
They
your
follow a lot
race,
of
and
underage
pronouns, please?
girls.
Oh, me?
Yeah, I asked your age, race, and pronouns, please.
Oh, my bad. 22. Race, white, kinda. Pronouns, they, them.
Okay, what do you have to say about the background?
Not an ally to black people or gay people or both or black gay people.
It would just be black
You're
people.
already pissing me off.
We're talking about black people. Hi, Katie.
Oh, he just left.
Oh, bye. I guess that means you're not an ally. When?
So I do have an opinion on that Nikki person. I thought I knew what I saw, and then I looked again, and I was like, "Oh shit, okay, yeah." He's wearing a fucking bonnet with that straight, fucking greasy ass hair. You know that white people fucking have. Yeah. Let's not do that. You fucking cultural appropriation ass bitch.
I
Fucking
don't
fucking.
understand. Why can't
Yeah, look
y'all,
at
like,
go look. It's his first fucking post. It's him in a fucking bonnet.
I never
He's one of
understood. Why
those.
can't y'all
He's
buy,
one
like,
of
a
those.
silk pillowcase or something? Like, I don't
He's
even
one of
buy
those
bonnets.
white gays that like hang around black women and think they're black women. You know.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that a lot.
I
Um,
always
Yeah, I see
desire
that a
your
lot too.
presence, my love. But if
I don't
you're
know if
I
you
see
eating,
want
that
good luck,
to.
way
night
too
night.
much.
we love you, Katie.
Get a
Sorry, guys, I
silk
gotta talk with
get
her.
a silk pillowcase, please.
I never understood why they can't do that. Like I said,
It's not that hard. They sell them
Maddie,
at
hi,
Ross.
baby. My sister just joined the chat. Hi, Maddie.
Hi,
Hey,
beautiful.
sister.
But yeah, I never understood that because I always say that, like, dude, I don't have straight hair and I don't use a fucking bonnet. So
They're greasy and can buy a different pillowcase. Come on. They sell them at Ross for $5. Come on.
I got thick Arab hair and I still don't use a fucking bonnet.
Listen, I fight my brothers for my
Demaya,
bonnets.
come
I don't
up.
give a fuck.
Oh, you should have seen. You should have seen. My brother uses one because he has like he has really curly hair, and my little brother who also has really curly hair. They used to like genuinely fight. And when I say fight, I mean like physically
Yeah.
fight over that
No,
shit.
Bug. When you said you were from Baltimore, I couldn't stop thinking of the live like early on, like the Illy live. I've never heard a nigga say, "Oh, we're from Baltimore, bitch.
Oh,
What's up?"
wait. I gotta go.
Okay.
All right, bye,
Never
bro.
mind. Oh, wait. Never mind. He left. Never mind.
Okay.
I
You
saw
understand how funny that
somebody.
is?
I saw somebody. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
you're
good.
good.
Yeah, but
I
that
used to
that
troll
was
back
funny
in the
live. When
days.
you're
I'm
like, "I'm from
sorry.
Baltimore," I'm like, "Oh my god, I can't. I want to laugh, but I can't."
Yo, this motherfucker said he's from Philly and that's why he's hard. And I was like, yo, that's why I was saying like I was listening to what he was saying in between
But
everybody
that's
talking,
not
but
a
he was like,
listen, Bug. I'm all for fighting against white supremacists, but like you gotta have a bit better line. I'm sorry, my guy.
it's
Have a
not because I'm
better.
from Baltimore, it's because I put two in him.
Okay, so can I meow for you guys till somebody new joins?
If you want to.
I need consent. Stop crying!
I'm good.
Oh my.
My
No
Damn,
dog,
meowing on the panel.
my dogs are in heat and they keep crying for some reason.
bro went
Go away.
from bro went from William to Kratos in 5 seconds.
You want me to fart in their face?
Oh my god. What the
You
fuck?
said blow. You said blow wind. I don't know what that means.
No, I didn't.
I'm a very gassy person. So um,
All right. All right. Get out of
I'm
here.
so, I'm so,
Get out of here.
I'm so big and gassy.
Fuck, get out of here. Go take care of your
um,
doggies.
um,
Bitch. You fucking better not be fucking bitch. I don't got time to be dealing with your bitch ass right now. Okay,
Cat,
I'm
look at
finishing.
this.
Stop it!
All right, y'all have a nice day now. I'm gonna go to bed.
Have a good night.
Bye.
No promises. I have a lot of things to do.
Bye.
Did you get them done at least?
I can get them shits
No
done.
promises.
Typical man.
Me whenever I have errands. No promises. Look at that shit, bro. I'm like literally sprouting a fucking unicorn horn on my head. That shit is huge.
Happy Pride. My fucking bitch ass cat is tearing up my carpet outside of my fucking room. I can hear it.
You should have heard me earlier because our cat Lune, for some reason, like we brought her mom into the house, and she's just been really weird about it. Like she just keeps like, come on, she keeps chasing her around the house and stuff, and and she keeps like hunting her around the house. So every time I come upstairs, I have to be like, Lune, leave, or get your ass down.
It's literally what Finn has been doing.
She's such a dickhead, bro. I don't understand it either because her mom's fixed. So, hey, Pax.
Hi, love. Hi, Pax.
I would just say hi, Celeste, too. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Celeste.
Let me
Hi,
just.
Pax. Hi, Bug. Hi, Brock.
I'll give a whole rundown. I haven't had a chance to do a rundown because I'm fucking sober as shit and just fucking woke up.
What do you mean a rundown?
Like a reason for the prompt and all that other kinds of stuff.
I'm about to fuck up my Taco Bell. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, and then in about 20 minutes we're gonna
I
be
swear
here
to
and to
God,
complain
Gay
about his
and
fucking
Taco
stomach
Bell.
hurting.
I
What
swear
did
to
you
God,
say?
gay men in a. I said, I swear to
Gay men in
God,
a
gay
Taco
men in a
Bell.
Taco Bell.
Bruh, I love Taco Bell.
Give me a second. I'm gonna get on the Wi-Fi.
Okay, Celeste.
Katie, did you see the big ass pimple
Okay,
on my
Matt.
forehead?
It's not a pimple. It's a
No.
unicorn.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
I don't know if it's stress or what, but I haven't broke out like that in forever. So I'm.
Maybe it's your.
I wish you were here, because I could get that shit with my kit easily. Easily.
Ew.
I popped it in the car earlier.
Oh, okay. Did you put alcohol or wash it off afterwards and stuff?
Yeah, we have one of those. What are they called? Med kits. I'm thinking video games, but you know what I'm talking about. The fucking
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Fucking med kit.
Med kit is crazy. You mean a
No,
first aid kit?
first aid kit. I'm sorry, I'm thinking
Med
about
kit
fucking
is.
video games.
Oh
This
god.
is this is how I know you play too much Resident Evil.
Yeah, that or dude, fucking mostly actually it was Left 4 Dead that was doing it to me. Where I always think of like every time I grab a med pack,
Oh yeah,
med
yeah,
pack's here.
yeah. I was gonna say it's yeah, exactly, Celeste. Don't use nail clippers.
Oh no, I used my fingers and then I had alcohol wipes because I have
Yeah, that's better. No, no,
one in my
Jude.
car.
We'll tell you. We'll tell you one day. But yeah, nail clippers. We'll tell you one day. We'll tell
I had
you.
a friend in middle school that pierced her lip with a safety pin, and then it got infected. And I remember she yelled at me about it, and I was like, I didn't tell you to do that.
I pierced this with a safety pin. I took one of the giant jumbo safety pins and a lighter and went that sanitized.
Yeah,
Shoved it in my lip.
I got my ears pierced at Claire's the first time, and then when they closed, I just pierced them again with a safety pin.
When
What's
I
wrong
got
with me? I
when I
didn't
A
understand. I
lot.
didn't know that you could buy those fucking $40 Amazon piercing kits. I didn't know that those were a thing. So I just did it with a safety pin, and it was also like 2015. So I don't know.
when I
I don't like men telling me I can't do something, and a man told me I wasn't gonna pierce my own lip, so I pierced my own lip. I told that man what's what.
when I went to put my piercing back in, my tongue piercing. I know it'd be gunk there because but I was like kind of slowly put it in there, kind of rotated it around and got it through. I started getting it through, and then I went from the bottom part, kind of pushed up and got it through, and I was like, okay, there we go, I'm good, which I was, and I just went through the back, went back to the front. Bloop. It took me about roughly 10, 15 minutes because I wanted to make sure I had everything right. I didn't want to just push. But yeah, it gets a little bit of gunk out, and then you're good. But that's because my tongue healed up pretty well. So like
I
people
think
swear if you take it out, like it's gonna close up, and I'm like, are you sure it's closed? Or like number one, if it's healed, it's not gonna close. But if it does,
your tongue's
you
a
can
little
just
bit different, yeah, though. Your tongues and your lips are a little bit different because it doesn't really like you have to have it in for like fucking 8 years before it won't close. It's so weird.
But
It's
see,
why
that's the
people
crazy
like when they
thing.
get their tongue
Are.
split, they have to sometimes go
That's
get it resplit.
that's the crazy thing. Both times I've had it out for years. Like I haven't had it in for 8 years. Well, let me think. The first time it was the first time I was out for I want to say 2 or 3 years. But by then I've had it for I can't remember exactly how long. I had it for a good minute. And then the next time, actually it was 3 times. The next time it was out for like 2 years, and then the last time was obviously recently, and then I was out for like 3 years. So, but the first
It
time I was
also
like, oh,
depends
is
on
it closed up? And then went
how
to a
well you took
piercer,
care of it when it healed as well.
and
It
it,
also, yeah.
the first time I went to a piercer, and they're like, oh no, it's not closed up. You can just use this taper, or we can use needle or whatever else. And he like got it through, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So. Also, sorry about the background. Also,
Also,
sorry about the background noise. There's like somebody playing like something really, really loud, like at maximum volume.
yeah, Celeste, most people have like tattoos and piercings are actually scared of needles. It's like it's really like I have a shit like at one point I had like 6 face piercings in, and I have a bunch of little tattoos I've done myself, but like I have a extreme fear of needles when I go to the hospital. Like as soon as I pull out that needle to stick in my arm, I'm like I'm ready to throw up. So like it's so interesting because they like my doctor always jokes about that when I go in to get like my the IV. They're always like, "How are you scared of needles, but you have like 6 holes in your face?"
Oh,
See,
I
I
hate
have
that saying. Scary. I'm
see,
sensitive.
I have no fear of needles whatsoever.
I do.
And and here's what's crazy, Celeste. You mentioned IVs. I should be petrified of them because when I had my first like serious asthma attack, when I felt like I was gonna like I woke up as a kid. I was like maybe like 9. And it was so bad actually that I didn't finish the rest of school and then we moved. But like it felt like somebody stabbed my chest and everything when I woke up and because I watched horror movies when I was like my whole life up to that point. And it felt like I had holes all in my chest because I thought somebody like stabbed me or whatever else. It didn't help any of that. Where I lived at, like right behind where we lived at was a whole bunch of woods, and at night that shit looks dark and evil as fuck. And so I'm just like, and I didn't know, but apparently I was wheezing so hard it rattled my parents out of sleep and my brother and sister. And I had to go to the hospital and everything else. And the whole time I'm awake, and they were trying to like stick needles in my arm, right? But I was so like freaked out and petrified. I still remember this. I'm thrashing around. It took like 6 fucking hospital people to like hold me down, and I was still like just struggling and moving and everything. And they finally got it in after like God, it had to have been like 10 minutes. But because I'm moving around thrashing so much, I had to take it back out and then do it again. At one point, I was even like, "Can't you put me out? Can't you make me go to sleep?" And they're like, "No, you have to be awake." It was so fucking bad. It was so bad. And you would think I have like a huge fear of IV needles or just need to go into my nope, nope.
Mine's just straight irrational, I'm not gonna lie. Mine has no reason. I have zero reason to be afraid of needles or anything. It's just when I go to the hospital, and they go to stick the IV in my arm, I just for some reason start panicking really bad. It's also why like all the time they have to tell me stop tensing your arm, stop tensing your arm, stop tensing your arm.
Yeah, that's what they were telling me too.
Yeah, because whoa.
Oh, hey, you guys, have you guys seen the 2 Carmelo things I put up, by the way?
People are mad as fuck in the comments, yeah.
No, I mean like the 2 Carmelo like posts I have, because one of them, this guy saw it and put the N-word as a picture. So I reached out to his girlfriend and let him know, and then some of the black people his girlfriend's friends with. And so when I checked, like a few hours later, that shit was gone. Like, and I think Ed blocked me. I know he took it down, but I think he blocked me as well and sent something. But then, obviously took it back at him, Well, I'm pretty sure it's the same guy because used the same picture, put it for the second one, and I'm like, oh, hey, I haven't checked it since. But I'm like, hey, it's you again. Do I gotta tell your girlfriend this time, or do I have to go find your employer? So, the first one was just King Von saying some people have to go, and then the second one was that guy talking about somebody using crane. Fucking TikTok. So I loved it though. Like people are so mad at my post, and I'm like, keep feeding me. Carmelo did nothing wrong, by the way. Carmelo did nothing wrong. I do the same thing.
Okay.
The only needle.
Okay, there you go.
The only needle I'm afraid of is a spinal tap.
Wait, that's so fair because those needles are long as fuck. Those are are huge.
Well, to be fair,
I'm also scared of the epidural. I'm not gonna lie. Am I gonna get it when I'm pregnant and giving birth? Yeah, fuck yes. But am I scared of it? Also, fuck yes.
to be fair, Pax, this is spinal tap.
So also shout out to nurses. My last hospital visit was so fucking scary because it was after a grand mal seizure, and the nurses at that hospital made me feel so good. They made me feel so much better and made me feel safe. So shout out nurses for real. That doctor though, fuck that doctor. Shout out nurses though.
Yeah, W nurses. Doctors are fucking assholes. But W nurses.
And by the way, I love how Lee down there is like, I hope the FBI is listening to this. Like, we're gonna be fucking worried or some shit. Please, FBI, listen to this, please.
What is the FBI gonna do to me?
Right?
I would.
14 inches long in my back.
I would.
Ow, no. Whoo.
That's what I'm saying. Like, am I gonna get it? Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna get the epidural. But am I going to enjoy it? No. But
I'm gonna miss with my epidural.
No. Don't feel attacked more. Shout out.
No, feel attacked more. Feel attacked. I'm sorry. I'm just saying that because Bug said not to.
Oh, Celeste. Big screen.
Oh, Lee, wait a minute, Lee. Why are you denying the invite? Come on, Lee. Why are you?
Hi.
Hey, Lee. Why are you denying the invite, buddy?
You're talking all that awesome.
You're talking all that shit, Lee. Take the fucking in.
They're called
Hey.
Bubbles
Lee.
or something.
Lee, take the invite, buddy. Take the invite. Come on, accept the invite. You pussy. Okay, I'm over it, Bug.
I was gonna say, I don't think he's gonna accept that invite.
He's a pussy bitch.
That looks so cute.
Yeah, we love you for that, Amor. We love you for that.
W Amor, yeah.
Oh, question, Amor, so that we know for sure. How are your babies? I work unlike you. Yo, Lee, I just woke up 10 minutes ago, bruh. I just woke up. What the fuck you talking about? I just woke up. It's 3 a.m.
I wonder what I'm doing right now. I wonder what I'm currently doing at the moment. I wonder.
And you're right, Lee. I don't have a job right now. You know why? Because I'm studying. I'm preparing to study for cybersecurity. You're right. I have EBT.
I wish I was on EBT.
You know what's so funny? I am actually not poor enough to be on EBT. I'm $48 too rich to be on EBT.
Yes, please.
Yes. Okay, Amor. Hell yes. Hey, Lee. Yeah, I'm studying for cybersecurity, buddy. I'm telling you right now. Once I'm fucking done, people like you, I'm going to fucking dox. I'm not even fucking kidding. I'm going to dox each and every one of you motherfuckers all over the fucking internet. I said what I said, bitch.
Why would you say that when I come up?
No, not you, Amore. Shut the fuck up. I'm talking about that bitch ass fucking Lee. People like you, I'm gonna dox all over the place, and y'all can't do shit about it.
Anyways.
Wow. Wow. Silencing a black voice.
Okay, hold on.
I
How do I
silence you
do
because you're a
this?
woman.
Okay.
It's because I'm
I'm
a black
silencing
woman
because
that's
you're
hard to get
both, by the
smacked.
way.
That's why. It's
I'm
because I'm black.
silencing you because you're both, by the way.
Because I'm what?
Because you're both black and a woman.
What? Well, you know
Damn,
what? Don't
okay.
tell Mac. Don't
How
tell
do I
Mac.
do this? Okay, it's gonna be
You're
like
not getting in
really
trouble. Blah,
quickly.
blah, blah. Yeah, you know what? Here's the thing. I'm not in fucking Europe, you dumbass. The fuck? And I don't give a fuck. I'll do what I do. I'll do what I want to. Okay, I'm shutting up now, so
I
more
was gonna say,
can.
okay, alright. Okay. It's gonna be really quickly. He's the only one that's up. They have opposite sleeping schedules, so it's gonna be like a flash. I'm gonna turn my camera off, but I want to show somebody my baby, so.
I want to see babies. Should we make them more big?
Black
This is
baby.
Oh my goodness. He's so beautiful.
I don't even like kids, but I'm happy for you, Amore.
Oh, thank you. So cute.
Wait, so you did have twins, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just want to
That's
make
the
sure that wasn't just
youngest.
one. I just want to make sure it wasn't just one baby. Good, 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 good. I know you
No,
had.
but
I know
I'm
you
not
said you
gonna
had twins.
wake up. They sleep opposite schedules right now.
Oh my
They're
god.
still very much on like womb timing, so I know which one was
Mhm.
awake all night, and it's this one. He's the younger twin, but he's bigger. He was born bigger, by an ounce. They weren't even a full minute apart, and they're almost a month. They'll be a month tomorrow. I love when babies are in the bald-headed phase, where they're like kind of bald. I love that. Me too. They have
They
a lot
still
of hair though. Hold on, let me
they
show
still have
you.
that new baby smell too. Oh,
And the new Look at his hair.
oh my
Look at it.
god.
Oh my god. Yeah. That
Literal
is a
baby
full
hair.
head. I know. He's gonna have that good hair. That is a full head and full already. Damn.
I love
He
Oh, you know.
actually has less
And
hair than twin A.
wait a minute. Wait a minute. And he's Asian, right?
No, bitch, what the fuck?
I didn't know. Weren't you? What? Oh, well, I'm thinking somebody else with the Asian guy. Sorry.
Girl, okay, so my
what
mother's
the fuck?
No. I thought for a second. I thought more was with an Asian guy. So I was wrong. I'm sorry. It's somebody else that.
My babies
No,
will be Asian.
it's somebody else that we know that's with an Asian guy that had like a Blasian baby.
Hold on, I'll show you their dad because they all look the same. Hold on.
I literally fucking choked.
Wait, who's the one with the Blasian baby? You said we know. I look last time. I was like,
In
No.
this
I didn't say no.
economy,
There's somebody else. There's somebody else that we know. Not when I say we, I mean like in the debate talk debates. It has a Blasian baby.
oh.
Yeah, I'm not going to say who. I'm not going to say who.
Hold on. Oh, I don't know how to do this. That's weird. There we go. No, girl, my baby father's a dark-skinned black man.
oh my god, look, you was so
Yeah.
beautiful. You just
I was
so
just saying,
damn
you're so
beautiful.
pretty. Oh my gosh, guys, thank you. I was like, I think in that picture I was pregnant already. We were celebrating something. I know when I get pregnant, I'm gonna be a fucking mess. So I hope my boyfriend doesn't take any pictures of me, and I'm not gonna take any pictures of myself. I'm gonna be a fucking girl. Hold on. Let me see.
So, you know, if you go to Lee's page,
There we
he's got a
go.
picture of him with his horse, but you can't fit his fat head in the whole picture. Yep.
The shade. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Hold on, I gotta.
Why the hell do you look like my fucking sister?
Oh,
What the
Oh
hell?
my goodness.
Like,
oh, they're so unhappy to be here, but
I
they're so
know.
happy to be here.
I
They
know.
are identical, but I don't know if you guys can look at them and see. I feel like they look very different. I can
They're
see
yeah,
it
I
in
was
the
gonna say
face,
you can.
like the
Yeah,
face
you can
shapes.
tell those are different babies.
I was like, they look very different to me, and everybody's like, it's just because you're the mom, and I'm like, no. One has an oval head, one has a round head, one has a larger nose, one has a pointier nose, one has bigger lips, one has smaller lips. And do you see how they came out crying? So twin B is on the top. That's Jaden. We just call him JD for now
I
because
can
their
hear
names are
that
Jaden
picture.
and Jalen. And like twin B came out like he was like you would have thought somebody was like trying to like unalive him. He didn't want to get out. Whereas twin A was kind of like cool, calm, collective. He was just like, girl.
He's like, fuck this, man. It's this economy. Put me
Yeah,
back.
Can you
no.
imagine coming from like a nice slumber and you're ripped out into the real world?
He was
Amor, I'm kind of mad
over it.
at you. Please tell me you didn't put your eyelashes on before you gave birth.
Oh, girl, those are not even strips. I got those done. I definitely did. My hair was done too. It was nice little
Exactly.
silk press. Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm like
You're like
nice little
before I
silk press.
you're like before I give birth, I want to make sure I'm going to make sure I look the
I was
best.
so pissed they made me wear the hairnet because I ended up having them vaginally, but they make you have them in the C-section room with multiples just in case, because like
Yeah.
sometimes I guess like the second twin might like realize that they have room now, and so like they'll decide to like turn around or like flip over.
I'm not
And
coming out. The
yeah,
fuck?
so they like had me like gear up for a C-section, and I was like, do you know how much I paid to get this done? So pissed.
You look good though. Like I said, I'm gonna be a fucking mess. I told my boyfriend, I said, I don't want nobody in the room with me. I'm gonna look a mess. My hair's not
Let
gonna
me
be done.
turn
I'm gonna
this
be
off.
sweating. I'm gonna be crying. Like I don't give a fuck. Like,
No, honestly, I don't think that I could ever find a woman who is, giving birth ugly. I don't know how to
no.
explain it, but it's like you couldn't possibly ever look a mess in that predicament.
See,
Bug's a
that's why you're
man.
such a beautiful
Bug's a
person.
man,
That's,
so you
So
can say
right.
he's gonna look a mess.
I was gonna say I'm a
Yeah,
man, but
yeah, I'm going to make fun of Bug. I'm telling you right now,
I
Bug. I'm
said
make fun
any
of him.
person. I didn't say any woman, Brock. I said any person.
Oh
Well,
my bad. I thought you said
see,
any
that's why
woman.
you're.
I
See,
would
that's
never
why.
make
That's
fun of
that's
any
why.
woman. I was like, nah,
You're.
you can make fun of Bug.
That's why you're a good
Mm-mm.
person because I know for a fact I'm gonna be a fucking mess in that room.
I'm gonna make fun of you, Bug. When you have the baby, I'm like, haha, bitch. And now that those 9 months are over, I got all this mean shit to say to you. And I swear to God, Bug, if we hang out and you're pregnant, I'm not gonna fight you, but I'm gonna throw soft shit at you repeatedly because you can't do shit.
I'm putting my baby up as a shield.
Okay, and then fuck it. I guess your baby's getting hit by pillows or something.
I swear to God.
Be careful, you might pee yourself or worse.
He will pee himself like a little bitch.
No, I forgot about that afterwards too.
Ha
I
ha.
thought I'd just give birth and that's done. I just gotta
Afterwards,
Oh, I'm gonna punch you in the bladder afterwards, Bug.
my
Punch you right in the
sister,
bladder.
my
afterwards,
sister,
it starts during.
my sister, she rubs it in my face every single time. But she's like, "Yeah, my labor was only 30 minutes and it was in and out," and I was like,
Must be
"Die,
nice.
die."
I think my shortest labor so far has been 36 hours, and it was
Oh
with
my
the
God.
yeah, it was with my twins.
Oh my God. That's like a
This
full day or two. Oh
like
my
it's with
God.
it was with this set of twins. My set of twins that passed, I was still in labor with them for like 3 days.
Oh my God. Now,
Yeah.
is labor, that's like the contraction stage, right? Like, do you experience contractions all the labor, or is it just like certain points of labor?
Most of labor. So you start getting Braxton Hicks when you're like 35 weeks, and then you start having like contractions. Braxton Hicks are quote unquote practice contractions. They still hurt. Thank you, Celeste. But no, it's not all of labor. I don't know how to describe it. There's like stages. Like first is like the pajama stage where you're like losing a mucus plug, and like there's just a lot of pressure and what is called like lightning crotch, where it feels like you're getting zipped in your vagine by like literal lightning. It hurts really bad.
Oh my
Your
God.
pelvis will be just fucked up. That's like the waddle stage. That's what I call it to simplify it. Like you should that's when you have to waddle. Like you can't even help it, like because you can't walk any other way because there's like a baby lodged in your pelvis. So you can't help but to do it. And then there's like the hot flashes and then the irregular contractions. And then there are the really bad contractions once you start dilating. Dilating is labor, but effacing is what hurts, in my opinion. Effacing is when the cervix is getting thin. It gets like super thin, like a rubber band by the time you're like all the way effaced. And then you get all the way up to like, a lot of people think it's 10 centimeters. You do go to 10 typically to start pushing, but often you stretch all the way to 14 centimeters, which if you think about it, you're like 14 centimeters is like average of like a dinner plate.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
Vaginas are strong as fuck. Vaginas and cervix and uterus, they are strong as fuck. What do you mean? It's God
The demon that
damn.
nobody talks about is postpartum. You have contractions postpartum and you're unable to be medicated, and you have full blown like 10 centimeter contractions right after birth because your uterus has to contract back to size, and it's so bad, and it gets worse the more kids you have. My uterus started folding over itself actually 24 hours after I gave birth to my twins. So like, yeah. It
Is
literally
it?
like it was like a lump. It started quite literally folding over itself. It was contracting so hard. Like I had a huge like mass. They were scared they were gonna have to give me like surgery.
Oh my god. That's insane. That's like insane what the body can do after pregnancy. That's insane.
Yeah,
I do.
I was in so much fucking pain. I had to get a towel and put it between my teeth so I didn't break my own teeth.
Jesus Christ.
It was yeah.
Do you work in labor and delivery or delivery?
Yeah, actually I've already almost completed my rounds as far as labor and delivery. I'm a resident, so like we have to train in each department. And I'm almost done with them. They had me doing them almost my entire pregnancy, which was just ass backwards because hormones, like other people's hormones, can make you go into labor. Like people who are close to labor themselves can make you go into labor.
That's
So
crazy.
yeah, it was really shitty.
Is it like when like you have your period and then like your
They
friend
sink.
gets theirs?
Yeah. Yeah.
I sync
Oh
with
my
my best friend every time we sync. It's like for the past like 10 months we've had the same period.
Oh gosh.
I
You know, I
also have a
almost got my
question.
fucking tubes removed until I realized it's not really going to do anything but prevent pregnancy. Like, I was so pissed off. I was like, so am I still going to like bleed every month? And they're like, yeah. I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's what they told my mom too. It was like, yeah, you're still gonna get your period and everything. But also
Yeah, I had
it
an
was such a
ablation.
struggle with my mom because my dad was the one who had to sign, and my dad at the time, like my dad threw a huge fucking fit in the hospital about it because like my dad was like, I don't understand why I have to sign for her. She's a grown ass woman. She can tie her tubes if she wants. But my mom was like, bro, please just sign it so I can get out of here and get my tubes tied. But my dad was just like throwing a fit, so it took them like 3 hours to get confirmation from my mom and my dad.
Nowadays, in most states, it's sad that I can't say all, but in most states they don't require like the husband or the father to sign, but they do require you to sign 30 days in advance. So like if you want your tubes tied and you know that you want them tied or like removed or cut, whichever route you go, you have to like at like 30 weeks I'd recommend doing that just to make sure, because they say 36 weeks, but people, this fucking economy is so fucked up. Like, I think it was not only the hospital that I work in, but the state that I live in, the hospital that I delivered in also told me like they like have had like a surprising increase in premature labors. So, like, just if you get pregnant, just make sure you ask if you want your tubes tied. Make sure you ask in advance because you have to have it done 30 days in advance. They said if you have it done 29 days in advance and you go into labor, they're not tying your fucking tubes.
That's insane.
It has to be at least 30 days before you give birth.
Good thing broadcast that shit sterilized. Hell yes. I'll be the only one giving birth.
I couldn't fucking do it. I got scared, and I have 4 kids now. Technically 6 because I had a set of twins that I was 6 months pregnant with when I lost. So I had a stillbirth with one, and the other passed away shortly after he was born. But 6 kids is crazy as fuck. Hold on. We're gonna act like I can say that out loud. But like, no, I
You
have
sound like
4.
you sound like a whole Catholic right now.
That's right. Like, what the fuck? But no, oh no. I got like I punked out at the end. Like I didn't want to I don't know, something about like when they put my first baby on my chest, I just couldn't do it. I was like, I can't imagine this being the last time I like have this.
Oh yeah, I get you completely. Like I think to be honest with you, I'm probably gonna have 2, and then that's it. Like I think I'm actually just not even just get my tubes tied. I think I'm just gonna get him like a hysterectomy or something. Because to be honest with you, the only reason I'm keeping my uterus to begin with is just to bear children, and that's it. Like once I bear children, I have no use for it anymore. So it's like, take the bitch out, please.
The only reason I didn't get a hysterectomy is like several reasons. I have sickle cell anemia for one, and like
Oh
I didn't
yeah.
want to have to go through like the healing phases on top of like postpartum. And then for 2, I don't want to be on any more moans than I have to be on
Oh yeah, no,
now.
for sure. Because that is something. Yeah, that is something that they make you do after you get
My mom
one.
went batshit crazy after she got a hysterectomy. Literally, like she developed bipolar manic disorder after getting a fucking hysterectomy. It was wild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I only got a partial. Because with a partial, I was able to keep my one single ovary. Because if not, then I would have had to get put on hormones.
My
And
mom
I was
has
like,
one ovary. That's it. I'm like, that's it. She doesn't have fallopian tubes. She doesn't have the other ovary, and her uterus is gone. And she had like hers was an emergency though. Like it was an emergency
Yeah,
removal.
same. I have one tube and one ovary. And it was because I had a cyst on my one tube and it busted. And they just couldn't save the tube and the ovary at the same time. So
I've
I just
also
have
been
one.
thinking, like, has anybody thought about selling their fucking eggs?
I've thought about it. I really have. I like
I've
genuinely.
thought about it, but I can't because I smoke.
That's the only thing that's stopping me. It's also I don't donate blood or anything because I thought about donating blood, but I'd like take medicine that affects my liver and I wouldn't
Don't
be able to
nobody want
donate.
y'all rotten eggs. The fuck?
You okay?
Anyways, but before
Right? Are you
the
okay?
The fuck is wrong with y'all for real?
Fuck
but
is wrong
before
with you?
the
You just randomly said that shit. Like nobody was
Are
even
you
talking to
okay?
you.
imagine thinking my eggs are rotten and I just gave birth 3.5 weeks ago. Anywho,
I was gonna say, I'm also at my
um,
prime right now. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm at my prime. I'm 24, bro.
right, like, hello, I'm
Fuck a rotten
25.
eggs.
I'm 25. Yeah, the
I'm just
eggs
like
are
me. We're at
definitely
our prime. Talk about rotten
right.
eggs.
I'm like the eggs are definitely doing what they're
What's
supposed.
a fresh egg?
Y'all, you know what?
A
You guys are
fresh
about
egg
to
is
see my
like fresh
diary,
18 for that guy.
right now. So why I might be pregnant again already that quick. I'm not even
Oh
gonna
my
lie to
goodness.
you.
What is it
I knew
called?
you were a
Yeah.
Irish
fucking
twins?
Catholic. I knew you were a fucking Catholic. Stop it.
First of all, this is how you got here in the first motherfucking place. Okay?
I know.
Irish twins is
I know you,
crazy.
bitch. I know
Iris,
you fucking
imagine there's
lying.
like
No,
another
Irish
set. Oh my
Fucking
quadruplets
god.
is
triplets.
yeah, Irish quadruplets is fucking insane. You know what, Amor? I know you got it, but you need to like, you need
Look,
to
I had
save some.
stopped. I hadn't
You,
bled for like 3 days, and last night I was just, I was in the mood, and I was too much in the mood. And I know I'm like, you're the most fertile that first year after you give birth, and
Amor,
like,
I
Amor,
know
you need.
you're beautiful, but I'm gonna need to talk to your baby daddy and tell
Uh,
him
um,
he needs to learn how to tell you no. He needs to learn how to tell you
um,
no. Okay?
Amor, you need to
I
save
don't
some
think that's
sperm for the rest of.
possible.
Amor, you need to save some sperm for the rest of humanity.
His sperm?
No, you need to
Oh,
save some sperm. No, I'm saying you're just like, hey, I just popped out too. I'm getting
nobody
right
else
back
can
to
have
you.
that sperm. I'm
Come on,
sorry.
girl.
Nobody else can have that sperm.
No, I'm talking about the sperm period. The way you're going, you're taking away everyone's sperm.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Bitch,
I
please.
only do raw, so I'm not gonna say nothing to you.
Right. I'm like, girl, I've been with the same
Yeah,
man for 8
but see,
years. I've been
Bug,
married for 6.
but see,
Please.
Bug, you have 0 kids. Amor has like 100,000 kids at this point.
Shut up. Why did my baby daddy tell the fucking lady when she came in to do the birth certificate? She was like, what number baby is this? And he looked at her and he goes, 10. And
Bitch.
he counted. And her
I
fucking
like him
jaw dropped.
already.
I was like,
I
I
would have
like him
grabbed him by his
already.
neck. I would have grabbed him right by his neck.
I couldn't
This is
move.
not the time
I
to
still
play.
couldn't even
Well, I mean,
walk.
damn.
I
Damn.
still
I
couldn't even
mean,
walk. I was like,
the way
bruh.
you moving
right now. You about to be on number 10 soon.
No,
Yeah.
That's like with my boyfriend. That's with my
technically
boyfriend.
speaking, like if we counted like, because I've had like early miscarriage. Well, I've had one early
Okay, Amor,
miscarriage,
stop. Amor,
and I've
stop.
had
Stop. Amor, stop. I'm trying to help you out. Stop.
I've had 2 abortions.
God damn. You know, that's
So
it. That's it. That's it. Nope.
I've had
Sorry,
one.
Amor. Sorry, Amor. I
I
tried to
had
save
one.
you from yourself.
I had one.
technically, that would be 10
Take
if we
care,
counted
Pack.
like
And I swear to
every
God,
pregnancy.
I'm crying.
I swear to God, Amor. I swear to God, I hate you. I hate you. I tried to save you
10
from
is
yourself.
crazy. Bro, listen, I
I
can't,
don't know why I'm
literally,
so
I
fertile.
can't
I
say
can't help
anything.
it.
I literally can't say anything, bro. People keep saying, you're gonna get pregnant if you keep doing it like that. And I'm like, well,
Oh my god, believe it. I got pregnant on birth control. That's the crazy part though, guys. I've tried every birth control. I'm on birth control right now, but I
the
just
That's
always
last birth
ended
bullshit.
up
control I was
No,
on
pregnant.
genuinely fucked me up. And
that's
when I say
bullshit,
genuinely
Amor.
fucked me
Amor,
up,
you didn't try every birth control.
Yes,
Did you
I
try?
literally
No,
have.
no. Did you try not fucking? That's a birth control.
no, the fuck, that is not a
That
birth
doesn't even
control.
count.
No, it does. No, it does count. It does count. It's a form of birth control because you're not putting the dick in there.
Abstinence is not a form of birth
But
control.
I don't know. I don't think I can do that. I think that's too harmful for my mental
Okay, how about this?
health.
How about this? How about this? How about this? Hear me out. Hear me out. You just use toys and no penis.
No, so if I was satisfied with just using toys, I would be married to a woman. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's
Well,
fair.
get a trans man.
I'd be married to a masked woman. You know what?
Get
I've
it.
dated 2 trans men, and both of them were
Got
like
you pregnant.
traumatic as fuck.
Or I would
They
say
were
both of them.
traumatic as fuck,
Well, that's what you get for dating
honestly.
men.
That's why I'm not
Bro,
2
I
for
caught
2.
myself taking a break for my husband one time. He went to the military against my wishes, and like, yeah, I dated a
Oh,
trans man, and that was probably the worst man I've ever experienced in my fucking life. Whores, just whores.
Hey, Jude. Just so you know, by the way, you can still get pregnant from doing the back door because of spillage. And
Oh
knowing a
no,
more,
I don't even
knowing a
want to talk
more,
about that.
if a more did backdoor, I guarantee you she's gonna have like
I've
4
never gotten
kids.
pregnant from the back door. I
No,
do
I'm saying
everything.
I'm talking about Jude. Jude said try the back door, and I'm saying you can get pregnant from the back door, which is true. And knowing you, both holes would get fucking pregnant, and you'd have 4 kids.
Jude, I love masked women. I love masked women. I love me a stud specifically. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really date out of my race too much, but
based.
I love me a stud. And for those of you who can understand, yeah, I've been married for 6 years, but we take breaks, Bookie.
Wait, that's so based.
I've had people question it. It's like, oh my God, you told me you were going on a
Ew.
date, but you're married. And I'm like, yeah, bitch, we didn't finalize the divorce. We knew we were going to get back together. We're young.
Hey,
Let us live.
hey, Buck, can I do a thing?
No, I get that though.
Here you go. I'm just gonna fuck out of here,
The
Kinder. Get the fuck out of here.
the person I was with before, we were kind of like that.
You don't like Kinder?
I don't know. Look, I'm not.
We can talk about this in another space.
Oh,
Okay,
fuck.
some more. You're gonna probably get married, get pregnant with quadruplets this time. I told you last time.
Quadruplets is crazy.
No, I'm hoping it works for once. Okay, so I've tried everything. I'm back to the pill right now, and I have been doing it like right on time, like per my alarm. But look, yeah, it's literally never worked. The first abortion I got, I was like 2 months postpartum, and then the second abortion I got, I was 3 months postpartum.
The first one I got, I was literally on Depo. The first abortion I got, I was on Depo when I got pregnant, and that's why I always tell people, they're like, "Well, just
Bruh,
use
the
birth
second
control."
abortion was Depo too, and it didn't fucking work. The only thing it did
Nope.
was make me gain I gained 25 pounds in a week on Depo, and I
I was
started losing hair.
I was on Depo for I was on Depo for 6 years straight. And it was because I have both PMOS and endo at the same time. So my periods are just like literal hellscapes. Like it is so bad when I get my period. So I was on Depo to get rid of my period, but I thought, well, I'm on Depo, that means I can just fuck whenever I want. And I ended up getting pregnant, and I was 3 months. Well, I didn't know I was pregnant until I had missed like I get what is it called, PMD, premenstrual syndrome. No, PMS. I get PMS really bad.
PMS.
Yeah, I get premenstrual syndrome pretty bad. Where like at least a week before I get my period, I'm cramping, I'm getting the cravings, the hormones are kicking in.
Same, I break out.
and I break out really bad. And for 3 months, that wasn't happening to me. So I was like, I know I'm on Depo, so I'm not gonna get my full period, but like I should at least get like some symptoms of my period. And I went to my doctor to get my birth control, and I had to do the P test per usual. And she comes back, and she's like, "Hey, so you're pregnant?" And I was like, "Oh no, fuck no." Absolutely not. Absolutely no, I'm not. Actually, as of today, no, I'm not. And I didn't even, she didn't even ask me the question. I just went, yeah, I want an abortion. And come to find out that the bitch wasn't growing anyways. Like, it was just stagnant in me anyways, and it was pretty much
That's why I can't
unalive.
fucking stand pro-lifers, because they're like, oh my god, you shouldn't be a whore. And I'm like, I've only been pregnant by one man, ever.
Oh yeah, it was only one dude. It wasn't like I was like messing around. I was just doing it all the time.
I'm like, it's literally always on birth. I don't know what the fuck they're doing to our bodies at this. Like, I don't know what they're doing, because I don't understand why it's not working.
We were talking about the hormones earlier, and one of the worst Depo symptoms was when other women were lactating around me. When they would start lactating, I would also start lactating, and it was the worst symptom that Depo ever gave me. I think that was the most embarrassing one, and surely, like, because I also put on a shit ton of water weight. In the 5 years, I think I gained 80 pounds overall, and, like, but that symptom was the worst. I remember I was coming home from my badminton practice, and this lady had her baby on the back of the bus, and her baby started crying, and I literally, like, looked down, and the whole, like, there's 2 circles of wetness on the front of my shirt, and I was like, ooh.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been lactating since, like, the end of 2020. Sounds wild, but
Of course you would be lactating. You've been pregnant since 2020. You've not had a fucking break.
Yeah, actually, I did. I had a break in...
Bullshit.
I did. Bullshit. I didn't get pregnant for the whole year in...
A whole year is crazy.
I didn't. I didn't get pregnant for the whole year in...
In what?
What was it? 2024?
Okay, yeah. Okay. So, in other words, from 2020... to 2024, you had Irish kids. And then from 2025 to now, you had Irish kids. Or Irish twins.
No, I didn't. I had them. They're like 2 years. Well, I would get pregnant. Okay, so.
How many times were you pregnant since 2020?
Okay, so, going down the line, like, are you counting, like, abortions and stuff too?
I'm counting everything.
Okay, so I got pregnant in May of 2020 with my firstborn. And then I had him February of 2021, and then I got an abortion in April of 2021, and then so that was my second pregnancy. And then later that year, in I believe it was August, I ended up miscarrying really, really early. Like, I think I was like 5 or 6 weeks pregnant. So that was my third pregnancy. And then in, I think it was October or the end of September, I got pregnant with my first set of twins. They were unalived by that crazy stalker guy that beat the shit out of me, literally. And I ended up giving birth to them. One deceased, one who was later on, passed away. March 30th of 2022. And then later in 2022, I got pregnant. That was my 5th pregnancy. And that was with my daughter. I had her in 2023 in September. And then I had an abortion in December of 2023. And that was my 6th pregnancy. And then I didn't get pregnant all of 2024. And then I got pregnant with these little munchkins that are up right now. I got pregnant with them in 2025. So... yeah.
Girl, you know what? So you're telling me you just you know what? I'm just gonna start calling you a rabbit. I ain't gonna lie.
So I'm like, yeah, so I've been pregnant 7 times.
Yeah, in 60 you're just a rabbit. You're just a fucking rabbit.
Oh wait, I had an early miscarriage last year. I forgot about that one. So so 8 times.
For a second, if you said 2024, I would actually throw my phone.
No, I didn't. I actually was abstinent in 2024.
That's it. I'm done.
Their dad was gone. So I just withheld.
I like how that's the only reason you were abstinent was because their dad was gone.
Yeah.
I'm done.
That was pretty much
done. Mods, with the more.
It's like you were saying earlier, like the pro-life people, they always think you're like you're like a slut or something. And it's like, dude, I have one body, but it's like pretty much every day of the week
It's
crack.
I don't have
So
it's
one
because of
body.
more. It's because of Moore's black. If she was white, they would not be saying that shit.
Do you
Guaranteed.
know that? Okay, so do you remember the whole fucking 730 situation?
Yeah.
So I've come back to I think she goes by like clit or some shit now.
She goes by Tit. Yeah, she has the 730
I
and then
don't know
there's
what the
Tit. And whenever
fuck.
she brings you up, I'm just kind of like, oh, whatever. Let's not talk about fucking.
Bruh,
We
I
can.
don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But like as somebody who's like androsexual, I understand why me saying the F slur is like that horrible. But anyways, I will say it was reactionary. But bitch, how do you draw the line at the F slur and you don't draw the line at sitting here talking about unalived children and then wishing
Right?
unaliving on other children?
Look, that's why when the more brings that up, I'm just like, okay, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Cause I'm like,
I
what the fuck? She literally, I was sleep pregnant. I haven't been on the app like for months. And like, I'm over here asleep, pregnant as hell. And I'm getting woke up by like, actually, Miz, it was you that day when she was like, yeah, I hope you and I hope Amore and her toddlers unalive in a car accident. Like, she just is wishing unaliving on all of my kids, talking about my children that were like literally brutally unalived. That man is in prison for the rest of his life. So it's
Yeah.
like,
It was all because I blocked her off of my live, literally.
I don't think you said anything to her either.
I didn't say anything to
So I'm
her.
like, I looked at the recording. Yeah, it's just fucking weird. But like with that whole situation, oh my god, people just piss me off. I should have stayed off this fucking app. But no, I can't be. What I'll say is like I can't be pro life because of people like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like the way that people will just like. I don't understand how we don't see that as like extremely like predatory and not like in a sexual manner, but just predatory. Like, why the fuck do you think it's okay to put that into the universe that like you want these like innocent babies to unalive? But then you're like, oh my God, she called me an agate. Girl, get the fuck out of here.
look. You know, I'm not going to get you on that one because you saw how I was with Tessa talking to my partner. So
Oh yeah, I remember that was that was
yeah. And then
bad. I was like,
she's like, and you can't
girl,
say this, bitch. You brought up my no longer living
you
partner.
don't
Fuck out of
right. You
here.
don't bring up unalive people and you don't bring up children. But once you bring up either or, I don't give a fuck what your response is after that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Right? No, I
Yeah.
mean, even if they said something bad about like anybody else in my life that's been alive, I don't care. But you don't touch her. She's the one you cannot touch because I would say any kind of shit. I don't give a fuck what it
yeah, I'm
is.
not gonna lie. I don't mess with the family. Like if you say something about my family, I will say something equally as bad. Like I'm not. I don't. I also don't do this thing where if somebody says something mean to you, it's just be the bigger person and move on. It's like no, I will say something back. I'm so sick
Yeah,
of
no,
this
I
shit.
can't get down with that. I'm sorry.
I've
There's
seen
certain
so much
things
shit where
that
people have genuinely been like there would be people on my panels and they're saying the craziest shit, and people are like, well, you could be more nicer, Buck, and it's like,
no.
no.
Also, we're being G-sided actively right now. Like, you should be
That's very
happy
true.
that we don't do what I think we should do, which, by the way, I can tell you guys about what happened today, but they are lucky that we don't do what Magneto says we should do. Let's just put it that way. Let's put it that way.
What's this guy talking about? He said,
He said every aspect of our lives does not to be on here, which is crazy because it's not. It's definitely not.
I don't know how
Oh,
many
yeah,
times
and
I have to
about
keep doing this tonight.
being at work. Second time, yeah. He's at work right now, bitch.
I just
And
don't know how
it's
many times I
fucking
have to fucking do
12:30
this.
in the morning and my day off. Like, and can I not? Am I not allowed to have nights off? Like,
Yeah.
I gotta work 7 days a week. Like, come on, don't be
And,
rude.
and you guys remember that time?
Really?
Do you guys remember that time I worked at that one place and people like, get a job? And I'm like, I'm literally at work. Where do you think the music's coming from?
I'm also not over analyzing anything. You're going to Temple U, so you should know like what over analyzing is and how like talking about racism isn't.
Wait. Dave's at Temple U?
You don't see in the bio?
Yo, Dave, you're down the street from me and you work with my mother. Let me find
You're
out
at
who
an
you are,
Ivy
bitch.
League
I will
school and
get
you're
you,
talking about
bitch.
over
I will get you
analyzing?
fired. Let me find you. In fact, you know what? I got nothing to do today, and I know my mom's gonna be up and not work in a few hours. I'm gonna find your ass.
My thing is, if it's not that serious, then why are you commenting on it?
That's what I was about to say. It's just a TikTok live where we're just talking. Like, I don't understand. We also weren't over analyzing anything. We were talking about personal experiences about like pregnancy, miscarriage, and abortion. Like, very weird for you to say we're over analyzing anything. Oh,
Amor, I want to say something to you. Guess who got fired from her job because she cussed out her boss
hold on.
because he said the N word with the harsh ER? You want to take a guess or a gander?
What?
Yeah, I got fired last night
Oh
because.
my god, you did?
And this is in
Yes.
California.
Yes. So.
Oh my god, you were just talking to me about that like a week ago.
Girl, tell me why this homeless guy came in and he was caught stealing and he was black and my boss was there and he called him the N-word with the harsh ER and I was like, huh, who you talking to? Like, who the fuck you talking to like in my city like that, bruh, in front of me? Who the fuck you think you is? Like, I will really like hurt you, bruh.
That's disgusting.
Like, so he fired me.
Hey,
I'm
Dave.
sorry.
Hey, Dave.
In
Say
this
some
fucking
shit.
economy, I'm so sorry.
Hey, Dave, say some shit. I'm literally down the street from you. Like,
And I
you know
hope
what
you
race
get a
line is.
job. I hope you
I
get a
can
job
jump.
before the school year starts, because I know
Yeah, me
your
too. Because you were
kiddos.
just talking to me about how much you were like busting your ass for that job too. That's crazy.
Yo, Dave, I'm right down the street. I'm at the Grapevine station. I can get there in no time, buddy. I can get there in no time. Sorry, the fact that motherfucker gonna sit there and put Temple U in a fucking. That me.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You could probably sue for wrongful termination.
The thing is, it takes money to sue, so it's kind of a.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of time. Like, even if you find a lawyer who's willing to take you like until you win, it takes a lot of time. And like, I just pay like all my bills, so like I have like $100 to my name. I'm like,
Right,
Girl,
like people don't realize that attorneys aren't like they're not cheap. They're not cheap. Even for just like fucking basic shit, they're not cheap at all. And it's like if I had the money, I'd sue all these motherfuckers so quick.
you know, a lot of people don't know about this. I think my aunt is the one who like showed me it exists because one of the CEOs is like a black man. So like, I don't know. I don't know if anybody up here has like those family members that are so pro black that like they only like deal with black people business wise. Like that's it.
My
My
mom's like
aunt's
that, but Asian.
yeah, no, my aunt's black, and so she's older. She's my great aunt, so she's like that's all she does. That's the only people she tries to deal with, and it's not like she's anti everyone else, but as far as like business and like who and what she puts her money into, it's like gonna be black businesses. But yeah, she told me about this thing. It's called Legal Shield. It's $30 a month. The consults are free. If you ever need a lawyer on demand, that's also free for $30 a month. So like if you were in a position, I mean, I know it already happened, but for future reference, if you were in a position where you're being like unjustly fired from a job, you could call them. They would talk to the manager first and then they would like start your case. Most cases don't continue because if you have a lawyer on call like that, and it's literally 24 hours, right? If you have a lawyer on call like that, you do not have to lay on my chest to sleep. I don't know who said this. Okay. Most managers or employers don't continue because they're scared because you have a lawyer on call. So, just recommendation.
W advice.
And it's also like the same for police. Like if you're about to be arrested, and like you need a lawyer or they represent you, like as a public defender, they find someone in your state. Like they have connections essentially, so they find people that are signed with their company in your state to defend you. If you're being like not given your proper rights, you can call them at any time. They give you legal advice over the phone. They will write letters for like what is it called when a judge, like a notary. So I don't know. It's useful and it's $30 a month and it's called Legal Shields. Oh, thank you.
I will definitely be looking into that once I get some money and start working again because I think I didn't handle it well. I've been exhausted. Um, but to hear someone who isn't part of my community talk to someone like that and say that word in front of me, like I was just gonna take it because I'm not black, it infuriated me to the fucking max. Like he just said it and was like, "You're just not gonna say nothing."
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I
It's
probably could have
sad.
handled it better, but I was exhausted, offended, and just not gonna take that shit.
No, I get it. I understand for sure. I don't think I would have been able to stand still for something like that too. And it's crazy because like I know you have kids and you got to take care of them but it's really hard to stand still for certain things. Do y'all hear him yelling at me?
Yeah, you tell that mama. You tell that mama. Say you give me all your attention right now.
The way he
Say
just
you
looked at
give me
his
all that
phone,
attention.
the way he just he's like, "Girl, what the fuck is that?" It's a phone. You guys will probably have like way nicer ones. What was I gonna say? Do you guys know that there are people on TikTok literally quote unquote debating that I'm black right now?
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who?
I don't know. I have the screenshot from a live the other day because they're still doing call out lives on me for some reason. And it's like, bitch, I'm not gonna apologize to you. It doesn't matter how many ways you paint the fucking story or paint the picture. I don't regret it. I don't apologize. And you're lucky I didn't do worse because sitting over here making a mockery of like children who were unalived as crazy, infants who were unalived as crazy as fuck, and then saying that you hope that this set of twins unalives, and then saying that you hope my toddler's unalive. Like, girl, wish that I unalive all day long. I don't really give a damn. But yeah, anyways, apparently people around that situation, there's like this more hate train, and I got sent a screen recording of the live, and why did it say somebody was like, "Is she black or something?" And somebody said, "It's been debated." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Welcome to the party, Amore. It's a little bit late, but welcome to the
It's been
party.
debated.
I'm
You
the
know,
host.
you know, damn, Katie, we sat on a panel together while that guy was like, "Yeah, you're not black. You're not black." He literally was telling us that we were both just weren't black, and I was like,
No,
both of my parents are black. I'm so
no,
confused.
look. Trust. I know. They hear my voice. They say I'm not black, and I'm like, because I don't talk like I'm uneducated or something. Like, what? Are we okay? Are we okay?
For me, I think that it's that like people like don't know what a light skinned black person is unless you're like biracially black. You get what I'm saying?
The way I instantly looked at Buck's face.
Because people, I don't know, they when they see light skinned people, they automatically are like, yeah, you have to be mixed. My mom is biracially black. My mom is Afro Indigenous. She has an Indigenous parent. She has a black parent. My dad has two black parents. So it's like, sweetie, I don't really understand. Like the printer ran out of ink. Okay, it is what it is.
I
Trust me,
just
I
think
get
it's
you.
so fucking weird that like I've
But why was it
never
even brought up?
right?
I have no idea because I told her she cropped out the screenshot, but I was like, "Sweetie, you're a black agate who's poor with no education in America. Go count your fucking trials and dilemmas over there and stop worrying about me and my children." But she cut it out to just me saying you're a black agate. I was like, "Okay, girl, paint the picture how you want to paint it, but like, you know what the fuck I said, bitch. Go count your problems, get it together, go get an education, go get a job." And stop worrying about me. Being in your mid 30s, beefing with the 25-year-old is wild. Especially because the shit happened almost a year ago. So I'm confused on why like we're still doing call out lives. I mean, I'm honored, but goddamn. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them. But apparently they were like, because I said that she was black, they're trying to pin it as me saying like me like being colorist, I guess. And I'm like,
I remember that whole thing a year ago.
girl, what the fuck? Yeah, first they said it was racist, but then I was like, bitch, I'm black. Like, what are you talking? Like,
Yeah,
me saying that you're black is not racist. But then they were like, "Oh no, you know what you're doing. You're being colorist." And I'm like,
Yeah,
"Black is not a color of someone's skin. Black is
I
your
do
race." I'm
remember.
so confused.
I do remember when it was starting off. You like it was last summer, and you were saying, yeah, you have some colorist beliefs, but like you were willing to like deconstruct them or whatever. I remember
Girl,
that day really well because it was a fucking long ass day at work for my
because I
ass, and
do
I
believe
came
that like
back
light skinned
and I
people are inherently colorist in the same way that like white people are inherently racist. You get what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
we benefit from a system. And I don't think that I'll ever like not believe that. That's just my personal belief. But have always been clear on like, sweetie, when I said that you were black, I was talking about your race. Like I'm very confused on why you're trying to paint it as me now talking about your skin
Just
color.
just call her a blackguard. Just go full board. See how crazy she gets about it.
Oh my gosh, do I even need to do that? Bitch, it's been a year and they're still holding call out lives. I haven't even been on TikTok for months, and apparently now my race is being debated.
Well, what's crazy is, right? If she's so worried, why don't she take that energy and go at certain
Get a
people
job?
who are? Why don't
Oh,
she get at certain people? Why didn't she get at certain people that do straight up racist shit more recently? Like more recently,
I don't
like Matt.
know. Have you ever been friends with somebody who
Like,
had like secret animosity against you?
if it's secret, no.
Wait, but
Um,
didn't? Oh, I can't say that. Maybe I shouldn't say that.
we were
She was on,
friends.
she was on somebody's panel, and she still panels with somebody who literally ran a background that said like black people are the most racist. So I don't really.
Oh yeah, yeah, Atlantic.
Yeah, I didn't want to name. I didn't want to name drop,
No,
but
I don't give
Yeah,
a fuck. Fuck Atlantic. Look, the
I don't
fact
think
that
she
you and I
actually
made Atlantic,
cares
the fact that
about the
you
principles.
the fact that you and I made Atlantic run still like burns in the fucking soul.
because
Yeah,
this bitch wanted to debate genuinely what a fucking chair was and lost that debate. Like,
She got
no,
owned, and then she's
Atlantic
like,
threw a
"Oh,
bitch
I
fit the
was
other
joking."
day.
She's like,
Atlantic
"I
threw
was
the bitch.
joking when it was very close to wasn't joking." Then she's like, "Oh, I didn't run. I said I had to leave." No, like, bitch, you ain't say anything. You just fucking ran like a
No,
coward.
Atlantic threw a bitch fit the other day because I haven't been on here for fucking months, and like the last time I went live it was like February or some shit. So I don't know. I'm kind of like out of the loop on a lot of like what's been going on like as far as like debate talk, but Atlantic's like sided with 730 and still panels her and all that shit. So
Well,
um
well, the more this happened last year. This happened like
no,
right
she's
before the
been on
whole.
her side since day one. Like
No, what I'm saying, the thing that happened with Bug and I that happened last year, like in the spring, and I know she's still mad about that shit. She's like, for the longest time, she's like, "Tell me what makes a chair," blah blah blah, and I'm like, "Girl, you have a
oh, she
book for
definitely
it."
is. She's the reason why there was like 2 call out lives on me the other day.
Yeah, Atlantic's shitty. Oh,
she
and she called me a
ran,
cow vagina. Remember? She called me a cow vagina like it means anything after I called her shark teeth.
and then because I remember Atlantic ran a panel that said something about black people,
Black
and
people like needs to do
Yeah,
like
it
the
was because she
it's
was beefing with Auntie Wada.
yeah, and she was siding with Geek of all people.
who?
Yeah, Geek.
Geek, that fucking gap tooth bitch with the glasses.
I think that's the one who was like, "Is Amore black?"
Oh, Geek.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I
she
know who you're
did
talking
say
about.
she did say is a more even black. I do remember that. I think I recorded some of that,
Hold on, I have the
but it's on my
screenshot.
computer. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, yeah. She tried to get me to like be in a position where it's like, oh, well,
I don't know.
non-binary isn't really a gender; it's just a social identity. So blah 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 blah. Yeah, I remember that shit too. She tried like in a call with myself, Justice, and Jade, and I think Kelly Bell was there too.
Commenter. That's been debated on before. I won't say yes or no though.
Yeah.
I can't see that because I'm on a phone.
Okay, well, basically, it's somebody asks, a geek asks, wait, hello, Amore isn't black, and then geek then comments again, Amore isn't black with 3 question marks, and then Nico says, that's been debated on before. I won't say yes or no though, and they're talking about Amore.
I will say this: Amore is black.
I mean, those
As
black
Asian
ass
such.
shit to me.
babies and that black ass woman and that black ass face. I'm pretty sure you're black. If you're not black, you're really good at blackface.
Like really good lip fillers. How much do lip fillers cost? Somebody fill me in. I was about to say the price, but I don't know like a realistic price for lip fillers.
I was gonna say, I'll never know, because I've never even
I
looked that
If
way.
Amore's
purposely
not
like
black,
I
I'm
haven't them.
phenotypically white.
I'm like
Right? I'm
I
gonna
purposely
say.
got like an ethnic nose just smacked on my fucking face.
Yeah, nobody. Here's what's crazy. It's just crazy. I don't think I've heard anybody ever question if Brock is black.
Actually, there was somebody yesterday on Brock's panel that said Brock wasn't black and called
I'm
Brock
gonna
white.
fucking smack all of you.
Sorry, I just wanted. I listen. You know how I am. My autism.
No. I'm just saying. I've never heard it, but now that I know that there's been at least one. Meanwhile, I get that shit 5 times a week for the last 2 years.
We asked somebody. It was somebody who came up. We asked them their race, and they wouldn't give us their race. And then they went, "Well, Brock, you're white," or something like that. And Brock was like, "Hello."
Me and Amor have literally been on panels together, and I will be called the black girl or the black woman, and Amor will be called the white woman.
Yes, it is Celeste.
That's crazy though, because I mean, a lot of weird things happen on TikTok. In my opinion, the only time I've ever been like repeatedly misgendered, TikTok. The only time that people like mistake me for like a different race, TikTok. Even in real life, actually no. Some people assume, like they say, even though Hispanic's not a race, you know, most people are uneducated. They'll be like, "Oh, are you Hispanic?" Especially if I have like a 30-inch bust down, yeah. But 9 times out of 10, people are gonna look at me and be like, "You're black." So I really don't understand like why people think I'm white. Because one thing I've never been mistaken for is just flat ass white. Like that's crazy as fuck.
That's such a weird. I'm sorry, but that's also such a weird. I guess they were talking about you calling her black, but the thing is, it's like
you're black.
Like what? I don't know. Like is it, I don't
It
like.
was on some like
I mean,
if I show you the
shit
full
up.
screenshot, it literally was on some like, "I'm pointing out all of your social disparities, ma'am. Go find something better the fuck to do. You have
the context
bigger
was
fish
you.
to fry."
Yeah, you were literally like saying like collect all your shit and get your shit together before you come for me. Yeah, like yeah.
That's like if Amor like to read me the filth, and she was like, "You're fat, you're broke, you have no job," and then being like, she was being fat phobic. Like no, she was just
Girl,
stating
no,
that.
whole time, I low-key do want to show y'all because, like, I'm kind of looking tea for being, like, 3 weeks, almost 4 weeks postpartum. But why the fuck did she, like, say that I was being colorist by saying she was black, but then turn around, like, her whole fucking argument is like, yeah, she's lying about her whole life because and my proof is that she's lying about her weight. Like, what the fuck are you talking? Yeah, she's, like, telling everybody I'm fucking obese. And I'm sitting over here, like... Girl, I've literally never been obese.
But you haven't heard it? Like they literally say that Amor is cosplaying a skinny doctor.
Yeah.
What?
I started doing content. I'm on maternity leave right now, so the content's on pause. But I started doing content on my story at work because I think it's so fucking funny. I'll be like, "Yeah, guys, I'm clocking in, to cosplay skinny doctor today." And I'm up. Apparently, I cosplayed the whole fucking pregnancy. The baby you guys just saw, it was all part of a fucking delusion. You guys were hallucinating.
Really wasn't pregnant with twins.
Ever. Never happened.
Look, mind you, I've seen that big belly, and there's definitely 2 babies in there.
I'm also homeless. No, so the house that I'm in is someone else's. I don't know. I just kind of fell into it because it just got boring. I was like, bruh, tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and they're gonna be like, "Yeah, she's an NAZI," and I'm over it. It never fucking fails. I think they're also calling me ableist. Apparently, one girl said I made her feel like shit about having ADHD, but she can't like recite what I said. And I think it's really weird because like I also have ADHD. And I'm like always being positive about the ADHD because I feel like I use it to an advantage and I encourage other people to use it to their advantages as well.
Can I be honest? I don't think ableism, like, I think we need to call out ableism when it happens, but I think people also need to realize how deeply baked it is into our, like, socialization, that, like, sometimes people are going to be ableist, whether they're, like, disabled or not. It's just literally baked into our socialization.
No, that's why I asked. I was like, when? And she was like, I can't
Fuck
remember.
Niggers, Heil Hitler. Fuck niggers, Heil Hitler. Heil Hitler. Fuck.
White people say it like that, by the way.
The girl that was on that PFP, that was cute.
Was cute. That's why I let her up. Damn. Can you guys stop catfishing as random women on the internet? Because I see the profile picture, I'm like, that's a pretty woman, and then I let them up.
Like, I just want to say,
I thought I let them up. Oh, and by the way, Timmy Bear, Timmy Beer. I recommend you look up Clarence Moses L. He was falsely in prison for 38 years. He was sentenced to 48, all because of a woman said that his face popped up in a dream.
He's about to catch this fucking mute because he literally asked earlier, he said, "Can you give me a case where somebody's been falsely accused and lynched because of it?" And then he was given a fucking case. And then he's like, why would I care about something that happened in 1955? You fucking asked. bitch.
Yeah, I have family that were alive then.
You didn't just give
that
like them
are
in
alive.
it too.
I have
Literally
family.
did, and he said, "Why would I care about a case from 1955?" You asked.
I have family now that were 10 years old. 10 years old when it happened, and I'm not talking about grandparents either.
Wait, did you guys hear about like all of the like minors being like LYNCHED? I don't know if we're able to say that on here, but
Yeah. Oh, like
it's literally
it's been like 6 this year.
right. I'm like, it's literally currently happening. I'm
Yeah.
very confused.
I mean, Till's the most famous case, but yeah, like
You know,
it can get
Emmett Till
people.
would be, if I
It
do
can
the
get
math.
people like turned into this. It can get us imprisoned. All kinds of shit. So when people say that false accusations don't hurt anybody, I mean, maybe white guys, but if you're black or brown, your ass is fucked.
I
No,
just want
deadass.
to
People
say,
like Celestia said, their dad was born in 1960, but it's not relevant.
I
My
just want to
grandpa
say,
was
like,
born in 1942.
I just want to say two things. I have an aunt that just passed away who was 97 years old. She lived through a whole lot of shit. Then two, I believe there was 58 reported cases of lynching of black people just the last year alone. Mind you, most of them were said that they were suicide, but they were in public places and in fucking weird ass places. So again, tell me how these people are not being harmed.
Oh, and you're talking about how it's not relevant. I'm actually rereading one of the best Marvel and X-Men story arcs ever, which is God Love Man Kills, and in some of the first pages, there's like practically that happening, like where a 12-year-old and a 9-year-old are taken up by the purifiers and then strung up onto fucking swings. Two black kids because they're mutants. And Magneto, like when he sees them, they look like they were strange fruited, and he takes them down and mourns them. So yeah, it's relevant. It's relevant in all aspects. It's literally a whole thing about marginalized communities being hunted down for shit like this, or just hunted down, period. By the way, I very much recommend it. If you think you don't have enough time for it, it's 2 issues. It's really, really good. Really, really good. It's so good. That was the basis for X-Men 2. So
I'm rereading Harry Potter. I'll get to it.
oh, it's such a good quick read. You can knock that out in like a day or two at the most. It's really good. I've not read it in like 10 years. I'm like, man, I feel how good it is. It would also militarize you, so get ready for that.
Oh, you know what? Just text me the name of it because I have to go to the library tomorrow.
It's
I want
called
to.
God Loves, Man Kills.
I have God
Or you
love
can look
man
up, or you can
kills.
look up X2, because like in the Wikipedia thing, even says that it's based off of that. Now, Stryker, the main villain in that, unlike in the movie, he's a military guy, but in the books, in the comic books, he's a televangelist. He's a right-wing televangelist that's advocating for the eradication of
It's an
mutants.
older book. Would they even have it at the library?
1985.
80. Yeah. I
Yeah.
just looked it up. I'm like, would they have it at the library?
I mean, I don't know what the fuck I don't know what your library is like. I imagine so, though.
I live by a pretty big library. Like
I mean,
it's a
I
couple
imagine
floors.
so. Worst case scenario, if you can't find it, let me know, and I can do my magic and get it for you online.
I'm
And
like, because I'm going to pick up 2 books tomorrow.
but don't forget, KT, that they're banning a lot of books on like just
They're
a
not going
whole
to
lot
be
of
they're not going to be
topics.
banning that one, but also like I said, worst case scenario, let me know. I'll do my magic, and I can make sure people get it.
It's not a black topic, Ms. She's just saying like it's like in like it's ingrained in the story.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like it's in the first panels. Like I can go downstairs right now and get it and show you guys. So, but yeah, if you can't get it, if anybody wants it and can't get it, I can get it to you for free. Just let me know, and I'll point you to. Well, I'll send it to you. I'm gonna actually just
Yeah,
put it in the server.
I need
Actually, you
book
know what?
recommendations because
I'm gonna put it in the server right now. Actually,
I'm like my eyesight got worse while I was pregnant, so I'm waiting on my like new contacts to come in because I can't see right now. And I thought I was going to be watching TV and movies and I can't see, so I've been reading cuz it's up close.
Oh, Brock, my kid wants one of your t-shirts.
What t-shirts?
What? Yeah,
Yeah.
which one?
Wait, let me see.
Brock has a line of clothes. He has a line of clothes, and I bought some. when it launched, and now my oldest kid loves it.
Oh, fuck. You know what? The last time I was on social media was that huge fucking blowout. Do you remember a girl, I think her name on here was Amethyst at the time?
Wait, yeah. I know who you're talking about.
And like that I got off social media at that point. Like I'm not gonna lie. That was too much, y'all. I was trying really hard like to be like the calm middle ground, but like I just couldn't. I was stressed out. My blood pressure the next day, I was in the hospital. I was like, yeah, no, we're gonna get the fuck off of here. I ended up reading everything that she put. I think I went live like once or twice after that, and I did speak on it, but I didn't see either of you. Um, I don't even know if I should just share the screenshots or what, but that shit looked crazy. Like basically, like she said that like nothing was intentional but transphobia. She said that she meant to like talk about you being on T to be transphobic and not to be microaggressive because of your race. And then when I brought up everything else, she said that was microaggressive. Like she told Sam, I don't know if y'all know who Sam is, Wildcard Sam. She's a black woman, either way. And she told Sam, she was like, "Are like you're just mad because you're not white or some shit."
No, fuck Sam.
I remember that. Yeah,
Fuck,
exactly.
fuck
Yeah.
Sam. That fucking trans bad piece of shit.
I'm like, yeah, Sam
She's,
is a trans medicalist.
yeah,
I don't.
she said that I'm transphobic. She did like 2 years ago. I'm transphobic, but motherfucker, I'm the non-binary person. And you're the trans med, and I'm transphobic. Fuck out of here.
It was just really, it was a lot going on. Like all of the viewpoints were just really conflicting, and I don't even know why we held conversation with that many people with that many different viewpoints. It was ridiculous, especially the ignorant ones, because I was really fucking confused on like, and I used to fuck with Sam, but I was just really genuinely confused because I was confused and I had to ask for clarification, but I also wasn't a part of the initial conversation. Like I think me and Brock were in the comments when it happened with the Zionism thing. And they like came at like Brock and I crazy as fuck for like stating our opinions, and we weren't even against them. It was weird as that whole situation was just overly like they were overdoing all of it. But like
Yeah.
Sam with the Zionism shit, and I'm like, girl, this is like a new concept for me. This was something I'm very ignorant to and still am, right? Like
I think I was on that panel. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I remember that.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that because I was there too. I was like, "Yo, did she set up like do some Zio shit?" And she did. And by the way,
No, I started reading
Amor,
all the DMs and it
Amor,
was just worse.
Amor. I sent you the
Hmm.
link, by the way, for the Wikipedia article for "God Love Man Kills."
Okay,
And
hold
we
on.
started off on my panel, and it was her, Cass, girlfriend Mimi, Sam, Amethyst. The night before, it went into a Moore's panel, and they were talking about free Palestine, and all of a sudden it went completely left.
Sorry to interrupt you, Miz. I do want to point out I did send Cass's girlfriend a long ass DM apologizing,
Trans man Cass?
and yeah, and she never read it. She never responded back. So I did apologize to her. I apologized to her.
You
So
apologized in the live that day. I mean,
I remember you said it out loud. You didn't even just do it in
right.
DMs. You
I'm
did
like
say it out
multiple
loud.
times. I think she ended up apologizing to you too because she misgendered you a couple of times, and then like yeah. The whole I think she didn't know you were black, and she was telling you about things about black business, and like that shit was ghetto. There was just a lot going on, and I'm barely kind of getting around to reading some of the DMs that like I had from at that point because like I said, shortly after that I just got off with social media as a whole. And we haven't spoken since. Cass and I have spoken since. I'm really confused on where I stand with her, so I'm just gonna leave it where it's at because I've already apologized for like any part that I've played. I was really fucking confused because correct me if I'm wrong, and this is not me like using it as an excuse, but I feel like pregnancy brain is like a bitch, and I'm kind of like forgetting how it went. But I didn't really speak much during like the initial like Zionism conversation. I wasn't like a part of that conversation. I feel like I was kind of being attacked like for something that I didn't really talk on.
You were in the comments and you asked a question.
Yeah, and
I
I
don't
got
remember what
yelled
the
at,
question
and I was
was.
like, "What the fuck?"
And then you were like, and then you were saying something about World War II in the comments, and about, oh, I think your comment, now I'm remembering, like your comment was something about Palestine, like donating money to like the Nazis or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
or, and you're like, I think like this is like their get back, Israel's like get back to Palestine for supporting the Nazis, and you didn't say it was like the right thing, but you were just stating facts. You were very factual about it, and it was taken the wrong way. And
Oh.
after that, it was just you being attacked over and over and over and over again.
Yeah,
So
I did because Hera and I, like Hera Nicole, she like we were conversing on like people saying like this is essentially like Israel's right because of what like
well,
they
even
did during the genocide of the Jews
even
in
even because I
Germany.
remember that because I remember I was on the panel and we were discussing it, right? Because the
Hold on,
person
hold
was
on, hold
also
on, hold on. Sorry,
Yeah, you guys have to wait. Yeah.
sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt. We're gonna derail the conversation really quick. We're derailing the conversation really quick.
Should I invite them up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Classic, come on up,
Oh
please.
Lord, he may not come up with me on the panel. I'm not gonna lie.
What? Oh God.
Here we go.
Hey,
Hello, Classic.
Classic.
Hello.
Why do you panel with 15-year-olds?
I don't do it anymore.
yeah,
Why
okay, I
did
don't
you?
do it anymore. Why did you do it to begin with, freak?
Well, I first started going on our panel, and I didn't know her age. And then once I did know her
Oh wait.
age,
Look.
Well,
You
I,
literally knew her
I,
age while you were on that panel
quiet,
where coffee is where
Wait,
like the
wait,
food is
quiet.
wait, wait, wait,
going.
wait,
Hold on.
wait.
Pause,
Let him
Let him
finish his
everybody.
finish.
sentence because he's already been through this, and if
Let,
he
let him
like
finish.
lies,
Let him finish.
no, it's okay. I don't need to talk.
No, no, no. Go ahead.
No, I don't need to. You got like
No,
five
I'm
people.
literally protecting you. Go ahead and finish.
I don't need
Because you
protection
did
on.
know her age, dude.
Oh, like,
I have the recording
oh
of
my
you
god.
sitting up there while she talked about her age.
I
Her?
never. I admitted openly that I did know her age, and I kept going on her panel. But you guys want to jump down my throat,
Yeah, because
so
you're a weirdo
that's
and a freak for
fine.
doing that. Yeah.
What? So if you knew her age, why would you keep going on her panel?
Why do you
Like,
think that's not
what?
something somebody would
If
jump
you
you for
knew, if
either?
you knew she was 15, why would you not drop from that panel and then tell all of the rest of the adults to also drop from that panel and not to mod for that 15-year-old? And like, why would you not call out the weird ass adult that was like glazing over that 15-year-old?
Or, here's another question. Why would you still panel with Coffee as recently as a day or two ago? Why would you support? Why would you voice support for her as recently as a day or two ago? I know because I saw, and every time I see Coffee, I call her a child groomer and stuff, and you stay right up there with her, and you supported her. You gave her coins, all that stuff. You done all that shit, buddy. I've been watching you guys.
and mind you,
Okay.
Coffee is still modded and still goes in there and mods on her lives.
Yeah, and same thing with that other chick that was under Coffee too. We have it all. We have all of the evidence. So why do you do this? You might as well be honest with us. That's the best thing you can do.
can I add in something? Classic, you may have like apologized and taken accountability for your actions, even though I still think that they're deplorable because if you knew her age, the what you said to me the other day of, oh well, everybody knew her age and like we kind of just still went up there. Like I still think that's deplorable and I don't think that there's redemption for, that kind of predator. I just don't. I've been very clear about that. But Coffee hasn't apologized, took accountability. In fact, like she's standing on what she's doing and still going on the 15-year-old panel and still modding for her. So I'm really confused on like how if you really are apologizing, apologetic about what you did and you see a problem in it, why doesn't it bother you that she's not apologetic about what she did? She doesn't see a problem. She's continuing the behavior and you're still hanging out with her, because that doesn't scream that you're apologetic.
And there are people who defend her. Recently today, there's this one black dude that hangs out with you guys. I said, hey, Coffee's a groomer. And he muted and blocked me and was like, oh, you're just making up rumors, yada, yada, yada. These are your spaces, dude. If one of us did that, you guys would be honest for years. Years.
I have never called any TRA a predator.
I didn't say
don't
you.
engage-
I said you guys, not you. If I meant you, people know I'd say you. I said
And
you
it's
guys.
not just about being called a predator. It's about being in a live with a 15-year-old and not condemning the adults that are also doing that. Like sitting here and being like, well, you know, I didn't know her age. Okay, if you didn't know her age, but you still sat in that panel with her after knowing her age, that's the issue, right? And not allowing or not telling the adults, right, that are on the fucking panel that were literally glazing this child that, hey, you probably shouldn't be talking to a fucking kid like that. No, none of you should be following this child on the internet. No, we shouldn't be having these spaces with like nobody. Like that's what I'm trying to figure out. Why is that not being called out? Like why is everybody just brushing this off like it's not that serious?
You were on panel when that man in that live went, "You're so mature for your age." You sat there on that panel and didn't say a single thing to that man talking to the 15-year-old when he goes, "You're so smart and you're so mature for your age." You didn't say a single thing.
I'm sorry. The worst comment was malleable. You refer to a child as malleable. You're quite literally admitting to grooming them.
I disagree. I think the worst one was when the guy was like, oh my God, can I follow you again and again? I mean, it's like he was going to bust one out. That's the most
Yeah, that was
horrible one.
disgusting too. I just think the malleable was like a blatant, like he was telling on himself and you guys were just listening.
And he did say, oh, it's not weird because I'm gay, and then went right back to glazing her.
Yeah. So, like, I don't understand how you think that this is, like, defensible at all or redeemable, or how you're, I don't, why do you still go in spaces?
Actually, I would say I do believe in redemption, right? Hear me out. I would think if you're going to be redeemed, you'd call out your people. I'm not saying it to be on our side. I'm saying you should call those people every single time and go, yo, you guys
It's not a
should be doing
TRA
this.
versus, like, GC thing either, bro. It's protecting kids and kids' safety. Has nothing to do with TRA or GCs. You all sat up there on a panel with a 15-year-old while a whole bunch of adults literally glazed that kid. Like, come on.
Yeah, I would really like for you to respond, Clazzic.
I would love to be able to respond, but with every time I try and talk within 5 seconds, like
Haven't
5
tried to
different
talk,
people.
just go ahead. Go ahead.
There you go. There you
Just go ahead.
You literally just did exactly what
Because you started complaining instead of just answering the question. It
Everybody,
only takes more time to
just
complain than it does to just answer the question.
Everybody just
good.
mute. Just mute, please.
That's good.
Go ahead and talk, Clazzic.
No, I'm good. I'll just sit here until you kick me.
What you been doing? You've been waiting.
Katie, mute, please.
You've been waiting. I talked for 5 seconds.
And I'm telling you to fucking talk. You sitting up here.
No,
right,
I can't.
while
I
we're
literally
asking
can't.
I'm literally
you guys have been
telling
gish
you
galloping
to.
this entire time.
I'm fucking telling you to talk.
I don't give a fuck what you're telling me to do. The 5 different people are jumping down my throat when I talk for.
Respond.
And you're doing the same thing right now.
Respond.
It's been a gish gallop this entire time, so
So you're not going to respond to you literally being up on a fucking panel with a 15-year-old? You're not going to respond to that?
I already talked about that for like an hour and a half to like
so talk
6
about it
different
again.
people on Kinders.
Talk about it again.
Live.
Talk about it again.
I don't do what you tell me to do.
Talk about it again. Why are you paneling with a 15-year-old? Why are you paneling with a 15-year-old?
I mean, I'm not gonna. Like,
why are you paneling with a 15-year-old?
That's fine. I'll just sit here till you kick me. That's okay.
I won't.
You know, in the time that you've been sitting here,
I will sit here for hours until you say why the fuck you were on a panel with a 15-year-old.
You know, in the
Because you quite
time,
literally were grooming a fucking 15-year-old. I could care less what anybody else fucking says, right? You guys, you people, transphobic people, GC people, people that fucking hate the trans community, right? Quite literally paint us to be predators on a daily fucking basis. But when you guys are actually caught doing predatory things, you don't want to fucking talk about it. Why is that?
I actually did talk about it for like an hour and a half on Kinder's
But you're
panel
not
when they
talking
were
about it
actually
now,
letting me
which is
speak.
weird.
Like, you're
So
proving
speak.
my point that you're
Speak on it.
speaking over me every time I talk.
So speak on it.
I'm okay. You keep interrupting me, so I'm good. Again, like I said, I'll just sit here until you kick me.
It's weird that you don't want to talk about it.
in the
I
time
don't
that
think
you're
it's
sitting here
weird at all. I'm
complaining,
explaining exactly why I don't want to, because you
well, in the
keep,
time you're
all of
complaining, you
you,
can just
like you're doing
explain.
right now, Bugs.
You
That's
could just talk about it.
I really
You could
can't,
just
because
say it.
I really can't, because I literally
You
tried
can.
to speak for like 5
You
to 8
can.
seconds, and then 5
You
different
have yet
people,
to say, if
and you're
you were
doing the
to start
exact
your
same
sentence
thing
saying I was on a
right
panel with
now.
this 15-year-old because
So
I would shut the fuck up. But you haven't done that. You're just complaining. You're a grown ass adult who sits on panels with children and finds nothing wrong with that. Finds nothing wrong with grown ass adults glazing over 15-year-olds. Absolutely nothing wrong with that.
well, I actually did say there was something wrong with that.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't.
You're lying, or you're
No,
misinformed.
you're lying. You sat on
No,
that panel with that child and sat there quietly while she was being
that's a
groomed.
different claim than what you just made.
No, it's
You're
not.
accusing
It's
me
the
of
same
seeing
claim.
nothing wrong with it, and I literally explained. And
No,
Miz was there for that when Anna
no.
Moore was there for that when I
Afterwards,
explained.
so after you were called
This
out
is
for
why
it,
I don't talk,
after
because
you
you
were
keep
called
talking
out
over
for
me.
it,
I'm
after you were
telling you
called
the
out for it,
truth.
so
I'm
after
telling
you
you
were
the
called out
truth
for
of
it,
what happened, and you're just
so
speaking over me. I
after
don't
you were
even know
called
why the
out for
timer
it,
on me.
But
Like,
so
I'm trying to
just
after
let
tell
him
you
speak.
directly from what I know is to be true, and you're like
after
speaking
you
over
were
me.
called
So
out for
like,
it,
this is why I
you
don't
don't
like
care.
take this
Here's the
shit
thing, right?
seriously, because all you guys are fucking
Here's
insane. You talk
it.
over me
No,
constantly. You want to hear my opinion, you want to hear me
what's
talk, but you're
insane
like gonna
is
speak over me the entire.
yeah, because what's insane is you're a grown ass fucking adult, right? Who sat on panel with a 15-year-old, right? And sat there quietly while she was openly being groomed. You sat there quietly, and it wasn't until you were called out for sitting on that fucking panel that you were like, oh no, it wasn't, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's cool. Okay? You only said that because you were called out for it. Okay? If you were actually sorry about it, right? You would have dropped from the fucking panel when you found out her age. You would have called out the grown ass fucking adults that were on the fucking panel grooming her. You would not be on panels with Coffee, who is still a mod for that 15-year-old and still goes into their fucking lives with that 15-year-old who still hosts lives with grown ass adults. You aren't doing anything to protect that fucking child at all. That's how I know you don't actually give a fuck. You don't care. You don't care. The same motherfuckers who come on this app, who sit on panel with that 15-year-old and paint us out to be the fucking predators, right? Saying that we're gonna go into bathrooms where children are, specifically because there's kids there, and we're gonna show these kids our fucking genitals, and we're gonna be weirdos, right?
I literally argue.
Those same fucking people, right,
I
are
literally argue.
grooming a child. You're
I
grooming a
literally.
child.
I literally argue against GCs when they talk about bathrooms. I literally say that that's a
I don't give a
stupid
fuck
thing
if
for
you
them to
I don't
say.
give a fuck if you argue against GCs
Hold on,
with
you just
bathrooms.
are
I
attributing to
don't
me
care.
saying
You're a
that
It's
groomer.
we
playing in
talk
their
about
You're a
spaces.
trans
groomer.
people being predatory in bathrooms. I
You're a
literally say they're not.
groomer. You're a groomer.
You're just gish galloping right now.
You're a
Like,
That's
you're
not what
groomer.
moving
gish
off the point
galloping
of the
means, by the
bathrooms that you
way.
just attributed to me.
You're a
When
groomer.
like,
I don't care what you do. You're a groomer.
Classic. This isn't a debate.
well,
Why are you using
why would
You
you bring
debate
back the
groom
bathrooms thing if
terminology?
children.
you're saying you don't care what I do? Like,
Yeah, like
You
you're
Celeste
groom
just
asking
said, why
me
are
children.
you
to.
using debate
You're
terminology
asking
in
me.
non-debate?
You groom children.
What did I do that was
I don't
grooming a
care
child?
what
Exactly.
advocacy you think you do for the trans community. You groom
I
kids.
don't claim to do any advocacy for the trans community. I claim to make arguments that I think are like
You
good or
groom
not
kids. I
good.
don't care
Like,
what kind of arguments you make. You groom kids. Any arguments that you make are invalid because you groom kids. Nothing
What
you
is
said is valid because you groom kids.
what did I do that was grooming a child exactly?
You sat on a panel with a 15-year-old having adult conversations and sat there while other grown-ass adults openly, visibly
Oh wait,
groomed
so
her,
somebody else
and
groomed the
you
child,
didn't
not me.
say
But you're
anything.
saying I
You
didn't
didn't
step in.
step
Is
in.
that what you're
You
saying?
didn't say shit. You sat there and watched it happen. You sat there and watched it happen, which means that you were complacent in her grooming, which means you groomed her.
Complicit? You mean? Because I'm not complacent with anybody being groomed.
Yeah, you let it happen. You let it happen. You let it happen.
The
You
moment he left,
participated
I
in it.
asked her. He
You
heard that creepy
participated
stuff,
in it
and like
and
I
let it
said
happen.
before, that's
You
when my like
participated in it and let it happen.
red flags started coming up.
You participated in it and let it happen.
Wait, red flags started coming up. What do you mean? She literally said her age on panel while you were sitting there.
Multiple
You were
times.
sitting on the panel quiet when she said her age. It wasn't that red flags started to pop up. She literally said her age while you were sitting on panel, and all of
You
those
didn't even
people were
listen to what I
going, "You're
just
so
said, Bug.
mature
Shut
for
the
your
fuck up, you
age."
idiot.
Your mom's an idiot and should have swallowed you. Because
You just
you're a
lied.
groomer.
You
Your
just
mother
lied when you
raised a
said that you
Did
didn't
groomer.
know
not
her age.
lie.
She said
You're
you
lying
did
I
on
because
want
you
you to
me,
said
call
trying
you
to
should call your
catch
mom.
me
You
in
should
some
call your
fucking
mom and
lie.
tell your mom that you groom kids.
you said there were red flags that popped up. You were sitting on the
You didn't
panel when
listen to
she
what I
said she
said,
was
Bug. You should shut the
15.
fuck up and listen sometimes.
No, we
Maybe
don't
you
listen
should
to
shut the
people
fuck
that
up and
groom
listen.
kids. You
Excuse
Why
groomed
don't you
me.
her.
shut the fuck up, Bug, and let me
Oh,
say
a child
exactly
groomer
what
telling me
You
to shut
you
the
groomed
fuck
asked
up,
me
by
kids.
the
for.
way. A
I
child groomer telling me
said
to shut the fuck
Hey,
when
up.
that dude
hey.
was saying that creepy shit, one of the last things he said was, "Your sound."
Katie.
Quick thing. I'm booting up my Steam Deck now so we can sit here and play it because she very clearly said that she's a child. So I'm gonna pull it up in maybe 2 minutes.
Can I say
So
something
this is
about
Can I say
people
something?
that?
Miz
Oh,
and
go
then
ahead, Rick. Go
Celeste.
ahead. Go ahead.
All right, so Classic. If you remember the conversation we were having on Kindness panel, and mind you, I was being very kind to you that night because I was at work. I had a very emotional night on that panel again tonight, and seeing some very disgusting things being said about children on that panel by Martha and them. So I'm not gonna be mean to you because I don't have the energy for it right now. But if you remember correctly, I asked you how you found this girl's profile, how you ended up on her panel, how you ended up being mods, right? We had this whole conversation. I asked you all these questions. You said that you were modded the first day. You were invited to a group chat maybe a day or two after you were modded. That you knew almost a day after you went on her panel the first time that she was 15. Okay? Like, and you're not gonna gaslight me tonight. You said these things. You said that the only reason that you didn't find anything wrong with being on a 15-year-old's panel was because everyone else was fucking doing it. All right? You said you saw nothing wrong with it because multiple adults were doing it. You said that when that grown ass disgusting human being was grooming her in front of you, you said nothing. That you might have dropped them, that you don't remember if you were the one that dropped them or he dropped himself. But that you did say something afterwards. Our problem is coming from the fact that after knowing that she was a child, right? You stayed on that fucking panel. You stayed hanging around with people who are hanging out with fucking 15-year-olds. Okay? Yes, he was a mod, Bug. And they were in a group chat off of TikTok on Discord. That's where their group chat mod thing was.
She even said it.
On Discord. Also, you also answered the question of if no one was making a big fuss, if this wasn't happening right now where we are having these lives, calling people out for being mods and being on this 15-year-old girl's panels, would you still be modded to her? And you said yes. So, a question I didn't get to ask the other night. As a grown-ass 28-year-old man, Classic, hearing a child.
I'm actually
And
31 years old.
31. Even worse. You're in your 30s. All right.
Fuck's
31.
sake.
As a 31-year-old man, right? How is it that your first reaction with this man was grooming her in your presence? It wasn't to tell him he was a disgusting human being, loud, proud, and unapologetically. You hear me? Fuck getting nannered. Fuck all the rules and regulations on this fucking app. Why is it that you had to drop him, if you did drop him, because you don't even remember that? Why weren't you fucking loud and protecting this fucking child? Why weren't you loud? Why did you let that happen and you waited until this motherfucker? Are you scared? Were you scared of him? Are you scared of ruffling some fucking feathers? Because, oh my God, they're not gonna be my friends if I call them out on their fucking bullshit.
Don't follow me. Take that follow back right now. Classic. Take that follow back right now. Don't follow me. Get the fuck
And
out of here.
let's go ahead, because I'm gonna start getting emotional.
Okay. Take a break if you need, Miz. What the fuck? Why would you follow me? I didn't even get to ask
You
you a
ran.
question.
You ran like a bitch.
No, Bug, you blocked him.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I blocked him on myself. I'm sorry. I thought I was
Bug.
blocking him for myself because he fucking followed me.
Fuck, Bug.
Dude, I didn't mean to do that. I genuinely didn't. I was blocking him for myself because he followed me.
No, that's why you don't block as mod, because it can transfer to you blocking them from the live.
Oh, I thought I was just blocking him myself. Sorry,
I
guys.
invited him back.
I was just blocking him for myself. Because he followed me for some reason. And next time, if you see my account, actually block me, Clazzic. Genuinely. I want nothing to do with people like you.
I'm sorry, guys, that I sound like I'm breathing hard. It's just this topic.
Oh, you're good.
No, you're good, Miz.
As a mom, as a person, as a human being, that people are now loudly protecting children while advocating for safety of children.
He rejected your invite. Oh, wait, no.
I was gonna say one of the biggest.
Sorry, go ahead, Celeste.
I was gonna say one of the biggest facets that makes grooming culture so disturbing is the
Celeste, it's really hard to hear you.
Can you hear me better now?
Hello.
Okay, now it's better.
Now it's way better.
I was gonna say one of the most disturbing facets of grooming is when adults around the child are passive and allow it to continue to happen, even when they see concerning behaviors from the grooming party. So my question to Classic would be, do you realize that seeing grooming happen in front of you and not stopping it or saying something is a part of grooming?
And also, not all grooming is sexual. Thank you for coming up, Classic.
Classic, can you answer?
Hey, Miss. Thank you. Please explain this to us, Classic. Can I get the big screen, please? Anyone? Thank you.
KT, can you cover the girl's face with your thumb?
No. That's you, right, Classic?
Yes.
Okay. There's you. There's some rando. There's coffee, right?
Yeah.
There is oh shit, it's right over the thing. There's somebody else.
Eunoia 089 or whatever.
Yeah, that's the gross guy. And there was somebody else that comes in along here. We know who she is too, by the way. She the woman with the glasses, we already identified. Well, let's be exact. I identified her already 2 days ago. So here we go.
Arguing adult topics. These are things that often 25-year-olds don't discuss. These are things that often 30-plus-year-olds don't discuss because at that point, you are solidified in your views. You are still malleable, and I feel like you understand that you still are, and it feels like you're coming from a place of trying to understand. So kudos to you, kudos to your dad. I'm glad that you told me that you're 16. But, well, I mean, I'm gay. It's not like I was about to send you weird shit, but like I'm really, really just proud of you and your dad for having
I'm so
this
open
at
about
16.
it. I literally tell everyone about it every single time someone asks me about it. I'm like, yep, that's true. I really do not care. I have my privacy. I will never.
Is a big factor in why you know what a woman is and have respect for what a woman is and understand that the ideology is objectifying.
Fox Villainous said in the comments, "This is sick."
One second.
Fox
Katie, can you
Villainous,
pause
that
real quick?
Person always is terrible.
He
If you
came
don't
up on
mind.
this panel that I was.
Notice, brother, where the woman that comes up, the one that was in that corner, like I said, I already identified her.
Deadass. Stop following me,
Hold on,
Clazzic, please.
Bug.
They're welcome to make rumors about me. Nobody's going to believe them. It's
No, not rumors. I don't want hosts to be banned because of reporting from somebody with a little dick. Like
I've had a lot of following for a long time. I've been in contact with TikTok support. They know. They can report me all they want. I make hundreds of dollars on this app doing this. I don't know.
Get it.
Like
that I'm okay. I'm okay with this, but I say I'm for women and children. I'm
you rather
absolutely
have
for women and.
children?
What are you okay with? What? Like what exactly is happening that's so horrendous? I talked about all sorts of stuff when I was a teenager.
So horrendous?
I don't know what you mean. Yeah, what's happening?
Is it not horrendous that there's people that come on my panel and literally this guy that got out of jail for being in jail for 9 months for assaulting a TW because they showed their parts to his 9-year-old daughter? Yes, I'm going to talk about this issue.
Whoa, what in the Vladimir
me seeing
Putin was
men
that?
in my bathroom every single time I go out, that's an issue. That's an issue. And if you think that I can't talk about this, then you're just trying to silence young women. I've been hurt by men in my life. Just because I'm young does not mean I don't have a right to talk about these issues.
You good God, can I follow you again and again? Because honestly, somebody who's 16, not even 16, who's going to be 16, with a head like yours, I've got nieces and nephew, I've got a goddaughter, but the way that you have actually been presented to the world by you and your caring father,
son,
goodness.
I do more research than y'all ever would, by the way. These people in these comments are so overly ignorant. They think that they're doing something. I'm crying.
The host, I'm 28, by the way. You're 16?
Will be.
Almost.
You're so well spoken. Oh my gosh. And I'm sorry you had to deal with that. I'm so sorry.
No,
honestly, I just think you need some accolades right now because I don't feel like you get that enough. I've been on.
So, what you got to say for yourself, buddy?
65, and here's why. COVID killed 1 million.
You can't say you didn't know. You definitely knew. Everybody knows.
Did she not say on the panel, did I miss that, Katie, where she said when people ask, she says that she's 15?
She says she's very open about it. She doesn't care. She has a privacy. She makes hundreds of dollars.
Interesting. Also, please stop following me. That's so fucking weird. I stop following me.
Yeah, we already know. There's you. There's that one chick with the glasses, coffee, EO and the Yab or whatever, who thankfully he's the only one that privated his account. He should be gone, off the planet, but make of that what you will. So what do you have to say for yourself? You can't say that you didn't know. You knew. You admitted you knew. You kept doing it. You kept modding for her. So why? What's up with that? And keep in mind here, everybody here, I'm being the nice one, and you guys know I'm not a nice person.
Hey, Classic. No one's being mean to you. Can you answer, please?
And are you still modded for her?
Just because he's not gonna unmod himself. He said he unmod himself, but he only unmod himself after everything came to light, and
That's not true. Because we called him out on it the day after this happened.
Yeah, I think he said he unmod himself like 3 days after everything hit the fan. But
Yeah,
he knew
what
he
we
didn't know
did was before shit hit the fan, and you still modded for her.
I think that he said on the last live that he unmodded himself like 3 days after everything hit the fan. So he only unmodded himself because the shit hit the fan. Because like I said,
From his side.
asked him.
From his side. Not from our side. We did it the day after, which means he stayed modded for her and everything for at least a week.
Damn, Classic. The lies.
Because we called him out before anybody else on the app did. Anybody else. The Turks did it a day or so later, but then the shit hit the fan several days after that.
Like I said,
You can send a live to your friends if you feel like you're getting ganged up on. Like, I don't want you to feel like you're being ganged up on or anything like that, but
yeah, let your
this is
buddies know.
something that is seriously needs to be talked about.
No, but KT, like I literally asked him the question, like, would you still be modded to her if shit hadn't hit the fan? And he said, yeah, probably I would. So the only reason he unmodded himself and separated himself from her panels was because shit hit the fan.
Kinda crazy. Kinda crazy.
And I can probably get the recording of you saying that on panel.
Could you please?
Yeah, I can. I'll ask Kinder.
Okay. Because I love my evidence.
Kinder also has you on panel with Coffee and them the day after, saying that you were on panel with Kinder for like an hour and a half, and you really just didn't give a fuck. How was your response to the conversation? And go ahead and unmute yourself if I'm lying on you, because you tried to gaslight me that night. And again, I still haven't added anything to your story that you didn't answer yourself. Come on, Classical. We're not ganging up on you. We're having a cordial conversation. KT hasn't raised her voice. I haven't raised my voice. Bug is muted. Amore's muted.
Could I get big screen? I want to drive something home here. Okay. Hey, you guys. How long ago did it say this was uploaded?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. This is uploaded. I downloaded this the day it was released on Reddit. The day. We talked about it and we ran a live. 2 weeks ago. So when do you supposedly stop modding for her? Actually, I can do one better. You say you stopped modding for her. You can go get the proof where you can see who you mod for, screenshot it, come back and show us. You can totally do that. I would do it if I was following a kid by accident or didn't know whatever else, and someone's like, "Hey, you did this." I'm not doing it anymore. Okay, I can prove it. Let me go over, check who I mod for, screenshot it, come back and show. So go ahead and show us that you don't mod for her anymore, Classic. Unless, of course, like a coward, you probably walked off, muting yourself, just sitting here, hoping it's going to burn out.
I didn't mute myself. You idiots muted me.
Okay, look at that. He now talks. Oh, and you muted yourself on that one, buddy. That's you muting yourself.
I did that time because it's no point. Like, you're going to mute me again, so I
Nobody's
when I said I don't care.
Nobody's touching the box, Classic. Could you please go into your settings and show us that you're not modding?
You're not gonna
Why
believe.
not?
You're gonna say, well, I just unmuted. You're gonna say I just unmodded myself just now, just to show you in the
No,
screenshot. So like,
I'm not gonna say
you
that.
guys don't believe anything I say, anyways. Why does it matter what I say?
I'm trying to take you at good faith. So please go show that you don't mod for her anymore.
Even look, even if I sent you a fucking screenshot of me not having her on my mod list, you guys are just gonna say I just unmodded it just now, just for the screenshot.
I won't say that.
All the rest of them
I
will.
can't
So why the
promise.
fuck would I
I can't
care?
promise for anybody else, but I won't say that. You
I
have
wouldn't
my
give a
word, and
shit.
don't go back
I
on my
wouldn't give a
word.
shit. If you went in, if you were modded for her right fucking now and went in and unmodded yourself and then screenshotted and was like, oh, look, I'm not modded for her, I wouldn't give a fuck because now you're not modded for her. And to be honest, that's what I want. I don't want you to be modded for her. Like, I don't want you to be modded for her. I don't want you to be following her. I don't want you in her lives. I don't want you talking to her. I don't want any of that happening. I don't want Coffee doing it. I don't want any of these adults doing it. And I want you, as a grown-ass fucking adult, right, to call out these same fucking adults that were doing the same fucking thing. Like, that's what I want.
Yeah, classic. So please go ahead and just even if you're unmodded right now, we have no way of knowing. Just go and show it. We're not
He's not
asking for
unmodded.
much.
Prove it, Bug. You fucking little weasel. Prove it.
Hey, hey, hey.
Prove that you took off the unmod. Like, that's literally what you're supposed to be
You
doing right
just made
now.
a positive
You're.
claim
I
that
didn't make
I'm
any.
not
I don't really
unmodded.
care. You shouldn't be reading the comments. You should be more paying
You just said
attention to what you're
he's
being
not
accused of on the
unmodded.
panel. Stop talking to
Classic.
me and focus on what you're supposed to be doing, which is
It
providing
doesn't
that you're
like I don't
unmodded. Shut the
care.
fuck up
I
talking to me.
really don't care.
I have nothing to
I
say to you,
really
fucking
don't
child
care,
groomer.
Bug.
I don't
I
care about
really don't give a
you.
shit what you have to
Hey,
say
hey,
or
hey,
what
hey,
you accuse me
Bug.
of being. I don't
He's
care.
trying to do
I really
trap.
don't.
I'm sorry. He's
And
trying to do
before, when I
trap.
said I don't care, I was referring to the fact
Classic.
that everyone is grilling me and talking about you're a predator and you're microaggressing. Like I don't give a shit after that. That's what I meant. I didn't mean that when people were asking me sincere questions that wasn't being sincere. Like when Kinder started out, when I first joined the panel, and he was asking me questions like, "Why'd you do that? Why this and that?" Like I gave genuine answers. That's not when I was saying I don't give a shit. When I'm talking about I don't give a shit, I'm talking about the fucking like Inquisition and the moral posturing and like the performativity of it and like everything that has to do with like just trying to grill me and trying to like talk about microaggressions and shit. Like that's when I'm saying I don't give a shit. When he asked me
What the fuck?
genuine
What the
questions,
fuck
when
is
when the rest of them
performative?
asked
What
me
the
genuine
fuck is
questions, I did give
performative
a shit
about
and I actually
protecting
gave genuine
children?
answers. Like I
What is
didn't lie about
performative about
anything.
wanting to protect
I was
children?
trying to give my best account of like
What?
what actually
Eh,
happened, and that
eh,
was the day after I had my
Can
fucking
nobody hear
surgery,
me?
and I was on like
No, we
20
can hear you.
milligrams of oxy that
He's just
day.
talking. Let him
Okay,
do
So I
his
was literally
rage.
so
trying to.
shut the fuck up. What the fuck is performative about protecting children?
Here's what's crazy. I don't even care about kids. I don't give two shits about kids. I openly say that, and I don't do this. This is fucked up.
Like, what the fuck? You're complaining about being called a predator and being called fucking and being called out for this shit instead of the actual fucking harm that you're doing. Like, this is what I can't fucking stand about people. I'm not gonna listen to you because you're calling me a fucking predator and you're not asking me genuine fucking questions. Meanwhile, we're talking about the harm that is being done to a child. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. What the fuck?
Brock, he's also talking about the fact that I called him out for a microaggression that he actually did on panel towards a black woman.
I don't look right
And-
now. I don't give a shit, Miz. I'm sorry. Right now, I don't
Right,
give a
I
shit
was about
about
to say I
that.
don't care about that.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about that. Who cares? I don't give two fucks. Classic. Please show us that you're not modded for her anymore. Even if you just unmod for her right now, that's okay.
I muted him because he was talking over Brock. That's why he's muted.
No, that's okay. Classic. Please go and show us that you're not modded for her. Otherwise, we only have reason to think that you still do, since you have in the past.
Classic, come off mute. Bug just explained that he muted you because Brock was talking. Now KT is talking to you.
Because I'm starting to get irritated. Send your invite to turn on your mic. Clazzic, you've been invited. Turn on your mic. You complain about not being able to speak.
I'm not even gonna lie. At this point, like, I don't believe people like this can be rehabilitated. I've already made that very clear. I can't afford to throw up. I have to eat so I can breastfeed for my 2 babies. So, I turned the volume down and walked away a few seconds ago because that's how it's making me feel. Like I quite literally want to vomit. My stomach is hurting. And I'm drinking water to keep my food down because I think it's just it's just deplorable. I don't understand how you don't understand the impact and the capacity of like the situation. It's just fucking gross. Some of us spend 100% of our time, including sleeping, protecting children. I know I do, as I have my own, and I feel like we're almost trying to convince a predator I just got chills. I feel like we're trying to convince him to like not be predatory and it's not working. And instead you're clapping back and acting like, we're the ones in the wrong for being angry. When this is disgusting. Like I can almost guarantee you don't have any children. And if you do, I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna drop. I love you all. This is genuinely fucking sickening. I am at the point of tears. I hope. Please protect your peace, everybody, and your mental health. I can't fucking do this anymore.
I love you, Bug, and I'm genuinely so fucking sorry. I am so sorry that this has brought you to that level of discomfort. Like, I don't even think that, like, Clazzic, do you understand like how this is impacting other people? Do you care? Like, do you care that about how that's impacting Amor or how it's impacting Bug?
See, I tried to give you grace, Clazzic, and be like, oh, I think you'd be redeemed. No, I don't. I think you're just relishing in it. I really do.
May I speak?
Yeah, since he's being a fucking prick.
I just want to convey this because I don't know if this exact phrasing has been brought up, okay? So, no matter how you think of it in your mind, if you normalize this kind of parasocial dynamic with the power dynamics it has, either by complacency or by perpetuating it directly, you are normalizing this kind of behavior, attention seeking from the victim, right? And that inherently is going to put that person, that youth, in more harm's way, right? As they continue to be groomed to have this dynamic with adults on places like this they ought not to be. That's one of the forms of the harm that I want to make sure is directly said. No matter how you think of it or frame it in your head, right? Even with that ugh of a person speaking the way he did, which is already repugnant and proving the point.
You know what's crazy, Zara? I went through her TikTok, and what's crazy is she talked about how she's been groomed already before this. Once at single digit numbers, twice in double digit numbers. Like I think 10 and 12 or something. And I believe she said it was because she was seeking attention. So she'd been groomed before, that's why she's doing this, and Clazzic is enabling it now. She says this publicly on her TikTok. On her TikTok. While she has tears in her eyes, or what looks like tears in her eyes.
I'm gonna just go back down because all I need to say. I want to make sure that was specifically said because people are right. They just keep saying it's harmful, but I want to make sure that was specifically said to not be avoided. Also, while he's sitting there quietly, he's still following everyone. So when I
Mm-hmm.
came up here, he followed me while sitting in the silence, which is really gross. I don't want you following me. I don't consent to it, but I'm stepping down.
Thank you for coming up, Zara.
Yeah, thank you, Zara. I mean, I can wait this out with you, Classic, if Rock wants to.
Like genuinely, like I appreciate everybody that has been here, but please, I need you to protect your peace. This is my job, right? This is my fucking job. As a mandated reporter, this is my job. So I'm trained to deal with these types of things, right? So like I don't mind having this conversation and doing this. I want everybody to please protect their peace. At this point, I genuinely think that he doesn't care because I'm not going to coddle you, Classic. Okay? I'm not going to. I'm not going
I
to
never
give
asked anybody
you
to call to me.
a nice fucking speech, right? I'm not going to sit here
I
and
didn't ask for
use
that
nice
either.
language or anything
I'm
like
not asking
that.
for that either.
Then why are you staying silent? Because you
You
staying
guys keep muting
silent
me. You guys don't want me to
is
talk.
I literally asked you to fucking unmute. I
You
asked
keep
you
muting me
a
though.
direct
Wait a
Don't
fucking
minute,
mute
wait a
me.
minute,
question.
bro. Hold on. There's been whole minutes, Classic, when nobody said anything. And you still
You
stay
guys want me to
silent. And I
talk? You
know
fucking keep
this.
muting me.
And I know this. No, that's not true. You unmuted. I
It
unmuted.
clearly
Hey,
is. You
hey.
wouldn't mute me if you didn't want me to
No,
talk.
here's what's crazy. I unmuted you. I'm sorry. I sent you the unmute several times. You just didn't unmute. You chose to not unmute.
I shouldn't have been muted in the first place.
I didn't mute you.
I'm not saying you did.
I muted you because I don't like it when men overtalk me.
I apologize.
So answer the question that I asked you. How do you feel that you made so many fucking people uncomfortable?
With which part of everything that I did? Which part?
Who cares what part of it made them uncomfortable?
Brock,
You
he
made
wants to.
you made
It's
everybody on my
it's
fucking
relevant.
panel drop because your actions, right, made them fucking uncomfortable, physically fucking sick.
He's trying to bait you, Brock.
I'm
He
not
can't
baiting
bait me.
anybody.
He can't bait me. Like, how does that make you feel knowing that your actions caused people to get physically fucking sick?
Well, I would need to know which action specifically that they were referring to.
You grooming a fucking child and sitting on a panel while a child is being groomed and not fucking saying anything.
Okay, wait. Which part of that is me grooming them?
By sitting there and letting it fucking happen and
And
not
modding for
stepping
her.
in to protect that child.
And modding
Okay,
for her.
And
okay.
being a mod
So
for her. And being in her
does it?
fucking spaces.
Okay, so does it make any bit of difference to you at all that as soon as he left, as soon as I kicked him, that I brought it to her attention? I said, "Did you hear the creepy stuff that he was saying?" And there should be a recording of that. Does it make any difference at all or no?
Where's the recording?
I don't know. Whoever recorded this shit should have got that on recording as well, because they were
You,
presumably
Look at
recording
that.
the whole live.
you've had mod power. You should be able to get the recording.
I literally cannot. I literally cannot get it. I'll take a screen recording showing that when I go back into my lives, there's literally nothing in my previous,
Well,
like in my live recording thing.
Even
well, how
still,
about this?
right?
How about this?
Hold on.
How about this? Why don't you go to your moderator settings and show that you're not modding for her?
You guys aren't going to believe me that I didn't just remove it
I
Just
anyways.
go
don't
ahead
give
and
a
do
shit.
it.
At this point, I don't give a shit, right? Because he's not going to show it regardless, right?
I mean, I would show it if
What
you
I
would not
care
accuse me of
about, right?
lying.
What I care about, right, is stop avoiding the fucking question that I've asked 9 times, right? Literally everybody that was on this fucking panel dropped because you made them feel uncomfortable by your fucking actions. How do you feel about making so many fucking people physically fucking sick by your actions?
The ones who are being like an asshole to me, like I think it's good. I think they need to like grow up and stop being so fucking
Okay,
pathetic.
so
And,
you think grown adults need to grow up because you
they do.
made them physically sick because you were grooming
If
a
they're getting
child.
physically sick over all the shit that they're basically making up in their head, then yeah.
You groomed a child
I
and
didn't groom any
your
children.
actions made adults physically fucking sick, and you want those adults to grow up.
I didn't groom any children. I actually
Yes, you
literally
did.
told her, "Hey, did you?"
No,
I didn't.
no. You waited until he was gone. You waited until he was gone. You didn't say it while he was up there. You didn't confront him while he was up there. You didn't say it to his face. You waited for him to leave. That is also grooming because you didn't confront it when it was happening. You waited to come in like a savior to save that child from the big bad man who was saying weird things to her. Now you're the
you're
savior.
saying I'm confused with what you're saying. You're saying I did or did not do that?
You're not a good person because you waited until after he left to call out his behavior. Okay? You allowed it to happen and waited for him to leave to correct his behavior. If you actually cared that he was grooming this child, you would have said something right as he was fucking saying it. You would have stopped it as the words were coming out of his fucking mouth. You would have told her right then and there that this is not appropriate. And you would have had the conversation with her right then and there if you actually cared about her fucking safety.
That's actually a fallacy.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It is a fallacy.
Do you work
absolutely
with
is.
children? Do you work with
Do you
children?
want to hear what I have to say? Or you're just
Do
gonna
you
keep
work
talking
with
over me?
children? Do you work with children?
Do you want to hear what I have to say or not?
Do you work with children?
So that's a no.
Do you work with children?
Yeah, that's fine. This is why I was fine staying on mute because I don't
He
think
wants
it's
to know.
certificated at the
He wants to know if you work with children. So yes or no question. Watch
I don't give a
this.
fuck what she wants to know at this point or at any point,
Ask
really.
me if I work with kids.
We don't need to go do this, Katie, right? The fact
Okay,
is,
fair enough.
right, it's not a fallacy because as somebody who works with children, as a mandated reporter, it is literally my fucking job to point out predatory behavior and signs of grooming and signs of people that are actively grooming children. Okay? So, no, it's not a fucking fallacy. I'm sorry that you, as a grown ass 30-year-old man, can't understand or don't give a flying fuck to understand that your actions were quite literally grooming this child. And you don't give a flying fuck. You don't care. And that's weird.
Yeah, you're just lying. That's
How am I lying? What am I lying about? What am I lying about?
First of all, you don't care that what you just said was a fallacy. Second of all,
Explain
you're
it.
lying.
Explain how it was a fallacy.
What fallacy is it, Clazzic?
It's an attribution fallacy. You're attributing that because you're saying, oh, if I would have did this if I actually cared about this or that. That's like making an attribution fallacy.
No. If you cared about that child's safety,
No.
you would have protected that child. And you didn't.
Oh man.
Yeah, show the clip. Like Rainbow said, show the clip if we're wrong. Because
I literally
if
don't
you
have
were
the
a
clip.
mod, Clazzic, if you were a mod, even if you removed yourself as mod, you should still be able to get the clip.
So if I show you a screen recording of me trying to find it and I can't find it, are you gonna believe me or no?
Why wouldn't we believe you? You can't find the clip.
But
You accuse me of lying about every single thing I've said. Why would I
this?
believe that you're gonna believe me?
What's even crazier is you won't even screenshot proof that you're not modded for her anymore. Just screenshot.
You also keep saying that we keep calling you a liar. The only thing that we said that you lied about is that you said that you didn't know her age. That's the only thing we said you lied about.
I mean, different people. Maybe Miz was definitely accusing me of lying. Amore was definitely accusing me of lying. Like, and
they were saying you were gaslighting them, and they had proof that you were gaslighting them.
Yeah, I never gaslit anybody.
Stick to the topic. Prove that you don't mod for her anymore. Yeah, you still mod for her. You still mod for her.
Yep. Now you're lying about me. That's cool.
Okay, then
Yeah,
prove I'm
Amor, shut the
lying.
fuck up. You did accuse me of
No,
lying, Amor.
prove I'm lying.
Fuck you, Amor.
Prove I'm lying, Classic. Go ahead. If you prove I'm lying right now, I would eat that.
Classic, are you white?
Yeah, he's white. You know he's white.
Yeah, that's why he talks to black women like that.
I feel like anybody's being a dick like that.
Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, no,
So I tried to be nice.
Fuck you, Amor.
I tried to be nice. I tried.
Fuck you,
You're
Amor.
30 something years old.
Fuck
Shut
you,
up.
Amor.
Shut up. Anyways, so I never accused you of lying, and I made it very, very clear that I
Fuck
didn't.
you, Amor.
I gave you the. Okay.
Fuck you,
Fuck
Amor.
you
How
too.
about
And you're
this?
31 years old on TikTok arguing with fucking teenagers, you dumbass bitch. You're talking about fuck you, go find a
Fuck you.
fucking life and fuck yourself. How about that? You're absolutely fucking deplorable. I gave you the benefit of the doubt and I didn't call you a fucking P3DO. I said you were predatory as fuck and you're mad as fuck because you're being called out because of what you really are. Somebody needs to check your fucking
Fuck you, Amor.
phone, your laptop, everything else. All you can say is fuck you more. You wish you could fuck me, bitch.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Amor. Fuck you, Amor.
Like you're on repeat. Broken record. Stop hanging out with
Oh.
fucking kids, you
Ran?
nasty bitch. Yeah. Tell
Purple
everybody how you
Knight.
were scared to even get on the fucking panel with me, bitch, because you knew I was gonna call you the fuck out. Now I
Purple
walked
Knight.
out
Oh,
the
Ma
fucking room
removed
to
him.
yell at you, you dumbass whore. You're fucking disgusting. You're 30 something years old. You act like you're pushing fucking 50, bitch. Get off your fucking ass and go get a fucking life, you fat cunt.
Purple Knight, by the way, this is my YouTube page, TikTok Crash Outs. Right here it says coffee and turfs paneling with and modding for a 15-year-old child.
Ah. Alright, but I'm gonna subscribe to your YouTube channel.
Sorry, what?
I'm gonna subscribe.
Damn, Amor. They
I have,
got you.
I have evidence of everything I talk about or show or whatever else.
Love you,
People hit
Amor.
my
Free,
guts for
free
having proof.
Amor. Free
By the way,
Amor.
Amor, you did wonderful. I was
You
leaning
did
heavy on that guy's
amazing.
mic because I'll be
Baby,
damned if
you
he
did
does this
nothing
shit.
wrong. You did nothing wrong. Free Amor.
Amor just did a Carmelo Anthony on Classic. By the way, Madhu, you kind of did what he wanted. He's like, I'll stay up here until you guys kick me. But, you know, we would have what we need. Everybody? Everybody? I hope you're okay. Kind of sorry about this. But, you know, had to be done. Well, you know I'm going to ask you for the clip of all this, right? To put up as evidence.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I want to. Sorry, Maru. I want to apologize to everybody. And say thank you for everybody that sat through this. I know it was really hard. I know it was a lot, and it was emotionally taxing on a lot of people. And I'm so sorry that I put you through that. It wasn't intentional. I didn't put you through that intentionally, but unfortunately this is a conversation that needs to be had. I really don't want to show this child's face, but this child has a large following, and the adults on her panel don't give a flying fuck about what they're doing. And I wanted proof that the adults that are in her circle don't care and don't see what they're doing as grooming.
Hello.
Well,
Like,
hold on, Flo, hold on. Wait until Buck's finished, please, because I saw what you said, and we'll address you in a second. Please continue, Buck.
like Katie has stated multiple times, grooming is not always sexual, and unfortunately, a lot of adults try to say that their actions are not grooming and are not predatory because they have nothing sexual to gain from the interaction, or they've never had any sexual interactions with that person at all. It's always been all the conversations have been friendly, and we've only talked about trans topics and safety around bathrooms and blah 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 blah, right? Like, that is still grooming. That is still manipulation. Okay. That is still not okay. And these are grown adults that are pushing 30, or pushing 40 that are in a space with a 15-year-old. And I don't sit well with that at all.
Flo, maybe
Because
Flo.
hold on, Katie. Hold on. I'm still addressing it because these adults are still in that child's space. And until all of those adults are no longer in that space with that fucking child, and no adults are in space with that fucking child, I will continue to fucking talk about this. And any grown-ass adult who has a problem with that is fucking weird.
And by the way, the reason why I said no, I'm not going to put my thumb over her face is because I already have this uploaded for the last 2 weeks. There's no point of doing it. It's up on Reddit already. It's been shown already. Me putting my thumb over it doesn't do shit. That's why I said no, I will not do it. Flo, maybe get your age, please, before we start.
I'm 23.
Okay. Now, I saw your comment about her saying that she lied about her age, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she lied to me. I used to be one of her mods, and she lied to me.
Okay, listen. Well, first of all, do you still mod for her?
No.
Okay, thank you. Now,
I blocked her. And I go around.
Hold on.
Can I just finish?
Hey,
I go around telling other adults not to.
Hey, shut up. Thank you.
Hurt by men in my
Now,
life.
hold on.
Just because I'm young does not mean I don't have a right to talk about these issues.
You good God.
Now, we're going to go back again.
Again and again, because honestly, somebody who's 16, not even 16, who's going
Give me a quick second.
with a head like yours.
I kind of hate this thing. Get out. You're saying that she lied about her age, which is crazy because right back here, okay, here we go. Sorry about that. Clearly we have to go through this again.
Doing adult topics. These are things that often 25-year-olds don't discuss. These are things that often 30-plus-year-olds don't discuss because at that point, you are solidified in your views. You are still malleable, and I feel like you understand that you still are, and it feels like you're coming from a place of trying to understand. So kudos to you, kudos to your dad. I'm glad that you told me that you're 16, but I mean, I'm gay. It's not like I was about to send you weird shit, but like, I'm really, really just proud of you and your dad for having
I'm so open about it. I literally tell everyone about it every single time someone asks me about it. I'm like, yep, that's true. I literally do not care. I have my privacy. I will never.
A good relationship with your dad is probably a big factor in why you know what a woman is and have respect for what a woman is and understand that the ideology is objectifying.
Fox Villainous said in the comments, "This is sick." Mind you, Fox Villainous is the same person.
That person always is terrible.
He came up on this panel that I was.
Hold on a second, please, Flo. Queen Victoria, I'm not. This is already up on Reddit. It's already been played repeatedly. It's already on YouTube. If you have an issue with it, get the fuck out of here.
They're welcome to make rumors about me. Nobody's gonna believe them.
No, not rumors. I don't want hosts to be banned because of reporting from somebody with a little dick. Like
I've had a lot of following for a long time. I've been in contact with TikTok support. They know. They can report me all they want. I make hundreds of dollars on this app doing this. I don't know.
Get it.
Like
that I'm okay. I'm okay with this, but I say I'm for women and children. I'm absolutely for women and. What are you okay with? What? Like what exactly is happening that's so horrendous? I talked about all sorts of stuff when I was a teenager.
Horrendous?
I don't know what you mean. Like, yeah, what's happening?
Is it not horrendous that there's people that come on my panel and literally this guy that got out of jail for being in jail for 9 months for assaulting a TW because they showed their parts to his 9-year-old daughter. Yes, I'm going to talk about this issue.
Whoa, what in the Vladimir
Me seeing
Putin was
men
that?
in my bathroom every single time I go out, that's an issue. That's an issue. And if you think that I can't talk about this, then you're just trying to silence young women. I've been hurt by men in my life. Just because I'm young does not mean I don't have a right to talk about these issues.
Good God, can I follow you again and again? Because honestly, somebody who's 16, not even 16, who's going to be 16, with a head like yours, I've got nieces and nephew, I've got a goddaughter, but the way that you have actually been presented to the world by you and your caring father,
son.
Goodness.
I do more research than y'all ever would, by the way. Like, these people in these comments are so overly ignorant. They think that, like, they're doing something. I'm crying.
The host, you're like, I'm 28, by the way. You're 16?
Will be.
Almost.
You're so well spoken. Oh my gosh. And I'm sorry you had to deal with that. I'm so sorry.
No,
honestly, I just think you need some accolades right now because I don't feel like you get that enough. I've been on.
So,
this professional 32
Am I allowed to comment now?
capable of holding the entire
give me a quick second.
New York Public Library is something you won't
I just said give me a quick second. So if you don't like it, too bad. I was pausing. Hey. I was pausing my Steam Deck. So yes, now you can continue.
One, these are the 2 points I'm going to say. One, I don't mod for her anymore, but she lied about her age to multiple people.
You can Google it.
If you could pause that, that would be great.
They're gonna have no.
I'm sorry, hold on a second. This is my fault. Okay, could you repeat yourself?
One, I haven't modded for her in about like a few months now, so I don't know what's going on now because I don't see it. But one, she's lied about her age to several people, including me, and I have told other people to stay away. Two, her father keeps an eye on all her accounts. So people saying in the comments that the parents need to do better, they keep an eye on her account. She's got a very healthy relationship with her dad. Her dad is fully aware of what's going on and who she talks to. He has full access to her account as well.
Then just like him, you failed. You and he has failed the daughter. I don't want to hear your fucking mouth again. You don't have shit to say to us. You're not coming back up. In fact, I'll do one better. Get the fuck out of here. And there we go. Screenshot. Your ass are being blasted too. Cause what the fuck, bitch? What the fuck, bitch? You got us fucked up. Yeah, Amor, it's over. Everyone, it's over. Anybody else want to come up? Oh, who's this Dave guy? Dave, can we get your age?
Oh yeah, I'm 31.
Okay, do you have a relevance to this or not?
Yeah, so I just wanted to let you know that so I panel coffee quite a lot, but after seeing this, that's not happening anymore. I think this is absolutely disgusting.
Wait, are you? Wait a minute. Are you? Claire?
No, I'm Maggie.
Okay. I was wondering because Claire also asked for proof. I told her I send it to her, and then one of her mods muted and blocked me. I went another account to let her know I have the proof right here on this profile. And she hasn't looked at it yet, even though she said she would, and that's been 2 days ago. And if you want proof of that, I can send that to you too. But continue.
No, that's fine. I'm not a big fan of like, you have to prove it immediately and you have to prove it to me. Like, no, that's fine. So I am probably what you would call a TERF, but all of these people on this girl's panel, as soon as they found out she was 15, they should have dropped, they should have blocked, and they should have never spoken to her again. That guy that was like, oh my God, can I just add you over and over again? Disgusting. It is fully disgusting what those people are doing up there on her panel, bigging her up like that. They should be telling her to get off the internet and that this is not a safe place for her and come back when she's 18. It's disgraceful. I'm sorry, I'm totally on your side.
No, we get it. And just so people know ahead of time, yeah, this person does seem to be a turf, but at least they're like, hey, a kid shouldn't be doing this shit, and the people who are doing this and allowing it and being okay with it and defending it should be run off. Correct?
100%. As someone who works in education, like, this is a whole safeguarding issue. And if it was in the UK, I would be reporting it immediately to her school or whatever. I would try and find out stuff, because this is disgraceful behaviour. It's so dangerous. And the fact that I have someone up there who I thought, I got on with on TikTok is being okay with talking to a 15-year-old online. I'm not okay with that at all.
Okay, so if we were to show you and tell you that several people, because I'm big on having receipts, which is why people on our side kind of hate me sometimes. In case you don't know, I'm Katie. I'm known for recording and giving proof of shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then you know who I am. You know who I am, and you know what I'm about. So if we were to get the names of people who still panel these people, would you call them out and do your best to excommunicate them?
So what?
I'm saying your best. I'm not saying that you'll succeed, but trying your best.
So what I've done is so I'm part of a group chat with a lot of people that go live that are on the other side to you lot. And I've posted your YouTube video there so they can see what's going on. I will be removing Coffee. I only follow Coffee, so I will be removing Coffee from my follow list and I will block her. And then if I do see them on the panel, then yes, I will be like, you do realise that she was bigging up a 15-year-old, telling them to keep on doing what they're doing. Yeah, actually, I would, thinking about it.
And by the way, this person was already up here. We have their name. We obviously have Coffee's. We also have his. And we also have the woman that came up in this spot right here. We have all the information that we need as far as the names and everything already. This person and this person, they seem to just be randos or whatever else. But he knew, she knew, the other chick knew, he knew.
Coffee is still following that minor and is still modding for that minor, actively going into her lives and modding for her.
Yeah, and when we asked Clazzic for proof that he's not following her anymore, he's like, "Oh well, if I do, then you'll just say I just did it, which is fine. Okay, then do it now." And he's like, "No." So we have reason to believe that he still mods for her.
Yeah.
And there are people defending her actively. Neverbow defended Coffee doing this. Martha's defending it. I can't remember this guy's name. I wish I took a screenshot. I might have.
Can I
But
say
there's
something
another
really
guy
quick?
today. There's another guy today who when I mentioned it, he said, no, we're not going to entertain rumors like that, and muted and blocked me.
Do you think that maybe whilst she's on the screen, you should be blurring her face just because
No,
she's
I'm not doing that
15?
because number one, this is already on my TikTok. Number two, this already on Reddit. Number three, it's already been shown multiple times. I'm not muting. I'm not blocking her face.
Can I say something really quick, just to put something into perspective? So, and I definitely will, Danny. I'm the wrong bitch to play with. I've been waiting to see Coffee's ass, because the excuses aren't going to fly with me. You're fucking disgusting. And she didn't unmod or unfollow. She was, as a matter of fact, I'll have somebody message me on Discord the screenshots. I think I may have a screen recording with the date on it to show that it was like the day after she was being called out. Mind you, KT, the one that's on the screen, she called her out weeks ago. Right? This recording is from like almost 2 weeks ago now.
2 weeks ago.
Right. So she
In
was
fact,
called out a while ago and was recently on her panel as a mod, like within the last few days, first of all. Second of all, saying something about like her face being on the screen at this point, right? That's like saying that the person that kidnapped a child is on the same level as the person that's like posting the child trying to find the child, right? It would you have to know what child is being referenced in this situation because this child is still
Yeah, that makes
actively on
sense.
this app. This
Yeah,
child
that
is
makes
still
sense.
actively on this app. So that's like putting the kidnapper and the people that are trying to spread awareness about the kidnapping, right, on the same level. It makes no
Yeah.
sense. We have to know who we're talking about here. When you're just like, yeah, you're paneling with a 15-year-old. None of us are going to know who the hell you're talking about if we can't put a face to it, if we can't put a name to it, a TikTok handle. None of us are going to know who to avoid when this comes about.
yeah, and we do have her name, by the way, too. You should know by now. If you know who I am, I do my digging and I do my verification.
So just quickly, there's people in the comments telling me that I should talk to Coffee and stuff. I've literally just watched a YouTube video of the recording of the TikTok where Coffee is bigging this 15-year-old up and talking about the relationship with her father and how that it's okay for her to be on here because she speaks so well. No, it's not okay.
Yeah, I mean, rarely do I do this for you guys, but very small, very small. So, and there are still people
I'm
on
like,
your
it
side.
doesn't even
It might
matter.
be
I'm
recall.
like, it doesn't even matter. People are actively going to report the page and she still has a page up. She's still going live.
Yeah, and by the way, we do. Oh yeah, we were the first one to call her out the day this happened, like a day or the day after. This was posted up on Reddit. We called her out. For anybody else,
If any minors come onto my live, they're immediately blocked.
same here.
Immediately blocked.
We
So
we
as
thank them for
soon
being
as
honest. If they're like, oh, I'm 16, like, hey, thanks for being honest, but you can't come back here. Gone.
exactly, as soon as they found out her age, they should have all dropped and immediately blocked her. Why are they staying up there and bigging her up? I don't get it.
And Coffee's been doing this since at least the 25th. We have evidence of that too. At least, if not sooner.
Danielle, Coffee did know in this video, it literally says, she literally mentions, they're all talking about her age. Coffee did know.
Can we
Coffee
replay
knew
that
in
part?
this live.
Can we please replay that part? Because I'm so tired of this. This is ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. The fact that you guys cannot open your eyes and your ears and listen to the recording. This is not a word of mouth. This is not someone spreading a rumor. This is not a quote unquote GC turf battle or TRA battle. This has nothing to
Here we
do with
go.
the
Often
debate.
30+ year olds don't discuss because at that point you're
Let
solidified in
me
your
let me
view.
ref- Here we go. Oh my God, Steve, make it easier. I wish I had my pen.
Things that often 25-year-olds don't discuss. These are things that often 30+ year olds don't discuss because at that point you're solidified in your views. You are still malleable, and I feel like you understand that you still are, and it feels like you're coming from a place of trying to understand. So kudos to you, kudos to your dad. I'm glad that you told me that you're 16, but I mean, I'm gay. It's not like I was about to send you weird shit, but like, I'm really, really just proud of you and your dad for having
I'm so
this
open
at
about
16.
it. I literally tell everyone about it every single time someone asks me about it. I'm like, yep, that's true. I literally do not care. I have my privacy. I will never.
A good relationship with your dad is probably a big factor in why you know what a woman is and have respect for what a woman is and understand that the ideology is objectifying.
Fox Villainous said in the comments, "This is sick." Mind you, Fox Villainous is the same person.
Always is terrible.
He came up on this panel that I was.
So she knew. She knew when she stayed in that live. She knew.
She knew, and she bigged up her dad and everything.
Her dad shouldn't be letting her go live on TikTok.
And I also want to say the people that are upset about KT showing
Hold on.
They're welcome to make rumors about me. Nobody's gonna believe them.
No, not rumors. I don't want hosts to be banned because of reporting from somebody with a little dick. Like
I've had a lot of following for a long time. I've been in contact with TikTok support. They know. They can report me all they want. I make hundreds of dollars on this app doing this. I don't know.
Get it.
Like
that I'm okay. I'm okay with this, but I say I'm for women and children. I'm absolutely for women and. What are you okay with? What? Like what exactly is happening that's so horrendous? I talked about all sorts of stuff when I was a teenager.
So horrendous?
I don't know what you mean.
Like,
what's happening?
Is it not horrendous that there's people that come on my panel and literally this guy that got out of jail for being in jail for 9 months for assaulting a TW because they showed their parts to his 9-year-old daughter. Yes, I'm going to talk about this issue.
Whoa, what in the Vladimir
Putin seeing
was
men
that?
in my bathroom every single time I go out, that's an issue. That's an issue. And if you think that I can't talk about this, then you're just trying to silence young women. I've been hurt by men in my life. Just because I'm young does not mean I don't have a right to talk about these issues.
You good God, can I follow you again and again? Because honestly, somebody who's 16, not even 16, who's going to be 16, with a head like yours, I've got nieces and nephew, I've got a goddaughter, but the way that you have actually been presented to the world by you and your caring father,
son,
goodness.
I do more research than y'all ever would, by the way. Like, these people in these comments are so overly ignorant. They think that, like, they're doing something. I'm crying.
The host, you're like, I'm 28, by the way. You're 16?
Will be.
Almost.
You're so well spoken. Oh my gosh. And I'm sorry you had to deal with that. I'm so sorry.
No,
honestly, I just think you need some accolades right now because I don't feel like you get that enough. I've been on.
So, yeah. Yep. So, to the people going, have we talked to coffee? Yes, we brought it up to coffee. And she's like, oh, it's old stuff. It's old stuff. It's old stuff. It's rumors. It's old stuff. It's old news. Her supporters say it's old news. Other Terps who run panels say it's old news. It's old news. Why are you still talking about it? Coffee also minimizes it. Other supporters have minimized it. So you guys saying, oh, does Coffee know? You talked to Coffee? Yes. Yes. Even some Terps have talked to Coffee about it, and she minimizes it. Over and over and over and over. And yes, other people have been called out. Benny, Coffee's been called out. We just finished calling out Clazzic, and Clazzic was up here. And the chick that's 28 years old with the glasses, she's next. Because we have her too. And if that Ionid guy or whatever ever comes back up and unprivate his account, we're also going to get him. 4 people. This guy and this guy, it seemed like they were just like regular whatever. But him, her, him, and the woman that comes in there, they all knew. And Coffee and Clazzic, those 2 for sure are still mods. So
I have a question for the people saying, oh, like, have you guys talked to Coffee? And say what? Like, what is there to explain? And you can hear with your own 2 ears and hopefully form a thought in between them. She clearly knows she's on a panel and modding for a 15-year-old child and stays up on the panel. This has been caught on multiple different occasions, multiple days, throughout several weeks. What else is there to talk about? And why are you guys giving people who think that this behavior is acceptable so much grace?
And then I also want to point out that their group chat for the mods was off of TikTok. It was actually on Discord, which even has even less protections on there for minor children, for anyone. And these people do not care. We've
I'm
had conversations with them.
Oh, sorry, hun. I'm gonna drop, but thank you very much. I'm gonna go and sort some stuff out.
No
Thank you for coming
problem.
up, Dave.
No
Yeah.
problem. If you ever need evidence of whatever,
Mm-hmm.
my page is always open to everybody, not just our side. It's always open to everybody.
Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care. Have a lovely day, evening, whatever time it is, and
You as
yeah.
well.
Thank you so much. Bye.
No problem. Stop being a fucking turf.
Oh.
That's the
Damn,
nicest
but
thing.
you didn't say it to her face. You had to wait
No,
for her to get
that's the
off the
nicest thing
panel.
I could. That's the nicest thing I could say to her. That's the nicest way I could say what I really think.
That's what I'm saying. Yet anybody else, you would have said that straight while she was still on the panel. You waited for her to get off the panel. That's actually kind of nice.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm being really nice because she at least knows, hey, this is fucked up. And she's the first one so far that came up here from that side that actually came up and did the right thing. Because Flo tried to run defense, Clazzic tried to run defense. There's people in the comments trying to run defense. Hey, Benny, why don't you come up here too? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Amore.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to respond to Benny. So when you say it was a mistake, right? A mistake is something that happens one time as an adult, right? Especially someone who's, I believe, almost 40 years old. A mistake can happen one time, but you're supposed to learn from your mistakes, right? When you make something a pattern, it is no longer a mistake. Again, this is weeks ago. And she didn't unmod and block her weeks ago. This recording is from several weeks ago. And she did not block this individual and unmod herself. I don't know if she has. I'm not going to make a clear statement saying like, yes, she has done that.
She hasn't blocked them.
Because I was told that
her.
she wasn't blocked or unmodded.
No, we know for sure. We know for sure that she still follows and is friends with her today.
Yeah. So that one I was like, yeah, that one's for sure. So she still is up on this child's panel as of recently. If she's not modded anymore, I'm trying to confirm that right now. But saying that she, just even if she was unmodded recently, why is it recently when you were on a minors panel for weeks and you knew clear as day from this recording?
No, this is 2 weeks ago, Benny, and we know for sure that she knew at least as far back as May 25th. We have that documented. I love when people have running defense and I'm up here on something. Like I'm not gonna have any info, or that my group's not gonna have any info.
Right. Also, something that I want to point out, right? Coffee kept asking what is so bad and dangerous about having these conversations with adults, having these conversations with children, right? First of all, you're fucking an adult having conversations with children. Like, you shouldn't be doing that on the internet. I don't give a fuck if her parents monitor her page and know who she. No. Second of all, Coffee follows somebody named John Doe. And I don't know if you guys are aware who John Doe is, but he quite literally openly threatens trans people on live. He will go into trans spaces, disingenuinely try to have a conversation, and then threaten us with unalivement, literally. So I personally, even if I wasn't trans and hated every single fucking trans person, I wouldn't want my child getting their education from somebody who thinks that it's okay to just unalive people simply because they're different. Right? You can be like I'm not saying you can be a TERF. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, like, we can have differences of opinion and all that type of shit, but like this motherfucker quite literally tries to indoctrinate children. Okay?
These are things that
Like, this motherfucker quite literally is harmful to children. Literally. So I don't trust any grown adult that follows this man and also shares spaces with children. That's questionable.
Also, I don't know why we're questioning grooming when the words used were quite literally, oh, like you're still malleable. You're referring to a child as malleable. You're literally openly admitting that you're grooming a child. You are trying to shape that child to hold a certain belief or understanding of something for your personal benefit or satisfaction.
What's crazy too is if you look on a TikTok like I have, not only is there the whole thing of her talking about how she was groomed before, at least 2 different times, but she's like, oh, I'm a leftist, blah 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 blah, yada yada yada. That stopped right around the time that coffee came around. So they're using the malleability literally for their purpose.
Which is a form of grooming. I don't know how many times Brock has said it. I don't know how many times I've said it, but grooming is not always something sexual. Neither is a predator.
Yeah.
So we need to realize
I
that.
don't know what's going on with my camera. That's weird as shit.
Looks like you're in a spaceship. Not gonna lie.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. It makes me kind of wish I was tripping balls right now because that
Oh,
shit looks awesome.
Celeste, it's Miss. I'm just asking, like, the people in the comments, why are they defending groomers? Like, they keep making up all these excuses for these grown ass adults who are over the age of fucking 25, and they're just like trying to find a fucking loophole. Like, oh, it's gonna
And
be okay because of
personally,
this. It's making me sick.
I've seen much less than this situation play out on the other side. And if this was a trans person, you guys probably would already have the police at their house.
Oh, that's what I was saying earlier. If it was one of us, they'd run with this for years. And Brock and I have talked about this, and I guess now, given everything we're going to say openly, Brock and I have talked about the possibility of us having a little fake beef. And because I would have as a prompt, should minors panel with adults? Right? That was going to be the whole thing, and we'd wait to see what people would say. Because it wouldn't even be me saying it should happen. It'd be me asking if it should happen. And even if I ran that, I'd get one off the app. And yet, right here, right now, we see it happening, and they're not run off. They're not run off. Let me do it, though. Let me do it, though. Let Brock do it. Let Bug do it. Hate train for years. Years. But you run defense for these people. You guys are fucking hypocrites. I don't even like kids.
Truth be told, let any of us do it. If you're on this side of, I was gonna say, if you're on this side of the argument, especially being a person of color on this side of the argument, people don't let things slide, and then people wouldn't be so graceful with the entirety of the situation. Oh well, like let's just talk about it and like see your reasoning, or yeah, like they unmodded themselves. Yeah, but how long did it take for them to unmod themselves? Or how long did it take for them to stop interacting with the minor? The second that you found out, and the part that's scary too is like you can see that during this conversation they had already discussed her age before. Like there are context clues within this conversation that should hint to you that this has been a discussion prior to this recording being taken. And for everybody to sit there and say, yeah, like, talk to Coffee and like see what happened, or talk to Clazzic, or talk to anyone on the panel, and oh yeah, well they unmodded themselves now. It's I call bullshit. If you have to get caught to apologize, you're not sorry. You don't feel bad. You didn't feel like you were in the wrong. You sat in these spaces until people began to call you out. You started to look bad, right? And now you're trying to unmod yourself or unfollow as some sort of redemption or safety for your reputation. you didn't do it because of your morals. You didn't do it because of your principles or your values. You did it because you didn't want to look bad. And that's the part that I can't stand about these grown-ass adults. Every single one of them on the panel, I think, are older than even I am. And to have to tell people who are, pushing 30 or above the age of 30 that this is not acceptable is something that we shouldn't even have to do in society right now. The fact that it's been so normalized to do shit like this on the internet is fucking disgusting. And you giving people that sat in these spaces for longer than the second that I'm 15 slipped out of her fucking mouth, as soon as that slipped, they should have been gone. And the fact that these adults sat around and still conversed with a child, as if that child could possibly be their equal or their equal of their mindset, whatever the case may be. The gentleman that stated, oh, well, you're still malleable. Like, the people who sat around for this, the people who listened to this, that were bystanders, that were adults, are the reason why society is the way that it is. And it's the reason why people like me flip the fuck out when there's a mention of children, because it's scary. It's genuinely terrifying to think that you are raising children in a world where there are other adults trying to not only justify this, but there are adults that are okay sitting on a panel having certain discussions. I personally don't think any kind of conversation. You can't be 28 and a friendship, and within a friendship with a 15-year-old. You can't be 31 years old and have a friendship with a 15-year-old. It's all fucking predatory. There's no excuse for you as an adult to be talking to a child over the internet at all. At all. For any reason. The fact that her parents are allowing this shit is fucking gross. They need to be reported. I hope there's not other children in the house, because Lord knows what the fuck they're doing.
You know what's crazy on it? It's crazy. I thought about digging into the parents because there's definitely parents' photos and stuff like that in her TikTok. But you guys know how I get down. You know, if I do that, I'm gonna be digging up all the family stuff. And at this moment, I don't think I need to be doing that because I have some other stuff going on in my life. I don't need to be uprooting an entire family right now.
Yeah, it's not acceptable. And I think that's very odd that these are the same people that argue about the safety of women and children every day. But then, allow this to happen in front of their faces, and not only allow it, but participate in it for some of them, but at the same time swear that they're fighting for this rights and safeties of women and children. It's I think somebody just said it. Yeah, the call is coming from inside the house every single time. And I'm not surprised, but it's heartbreaking to me that I'm not surprised that children are left unprotected. And the people being the fucking loudest about it and taking out these aggressions on minority groups are always the people who are actually participating in the activity themselves. I can't, for lack of better words, it's deplorable.
And you know what's crazy is, well, I can tell other people know. You don't know more because you haven't really been around. I've been accused of supporting AICSAM because I'm okay with Akihiro Kondo having married Hatsune Miku. And there's no kids involved. There's no anything bad involved. The guy came out of his deep depression, living his best life, and started the world knowing about fictosexuals. The whole big thing. They don't even see them as people. They know they're not people. They know they're objects. There's nothing sexual about it whatsoever. And this motherfucker's calling for my head. So, over somebody essentially having a fictional spouse. And yet...
Hologram spouse.
Yeah, and mind you, hologram have not even been up for 6 years because it's been gone. The company went under. And because I'm okay with it, because the guy's living his best life and nobody's being harmed, people like Echo and all the rest are like, oh, you support AICSAM. The fuck? That's weird. Nobody said that shit. I don't support that. And yet, where's echoing all of them with this? Hi, Bug. Bug.
Hi
First of
guys, I'm
all,
back.
First of all, how are you, my man?
I'm scared. Like I'm sick to my stomach pretty much. I'm still like I'm not fully upset about this anymore, but like I'm still very I don't know, I'm heartbroken. I really just have nothing. It's gut wrenching. Like it's literally gut wrenching to see fucking shit like this happen.
Bug, I love you. I love you. I love you
I
so
love you
much.
too. I hope you're okay as well. I hope everybody here is mentally doing okay after that. Like it's scary and disheartening to hear.
And Bug, I love you so much. You know I still want to fight you when we meet. I'm gonna throw you those gloves. And you know, I mean, we already talked about it, but you know, like the way I love you. I'd hug you, and I want to fight you, and then we go and smoke and go and eat and have a good time. I love you, Bug. I love you so much. You have no idea. I love you so much.
I was
I
gonna
love
say
you so
you're
much.
valid. We all dropped. It was Katie and Brock up here. Like we kind of all had to take a breather.
Look, Brock and I are troopers. Like you are not like good luck dealing with Brock and I. We were fucking on that shit to the end.
I think the worst part.
I had a drop because I
I
had
think
threw
the
up.
part that kind of like got me personally, I don't know about everyone else, is the ability to be nonchalant in the situation. I had to take a step away.
Yeah, that's what was genuinely making my stomach twist was the laughing and the just not taking it seriously. I genuinely got to the point where I was like in tears and almost throwing up.
Maru has her hand up.
Oh, sorry, Mara.
Hi. So yesterday I had therapy and I was talking to my therapist about the Hatsune Miku thing. And I showed actually, if y'all remember how I crashed out on that Vinny guy and how that crash out was recorded, Brock sent it to me and I showed it to my therapist and my therapist agreed with me. I told her about the entire Hatsune Miku thing and I was just so livid. And she, like I said, she agreed with me. If we actually care about protecting children and survivors, we would do legitimate advocacy. And I'm just oh my god. So for the record, I am a CSA survivor and what happened to me was very real. So when people talk about the Hatsune Miku thing, I feel that sorry, I woke up like 30 minutes ago. It's very, I don't know, not disheartening, but it devalues like what happens to like actual people because what happened to me was very real. And then you have the shit with that minor that we've been talking about for a while now, and nobody seems to care about it. It's very offensive. Like both of these situations have got me seriously fucked up. It's got me seriously fucked up. If people legitimately cared about protecting children and survivors, they would put their money where their mouth is. Like donate to Rain. Like I think I have some stuff saved, but it's just I don't understand. I'm just very tired. I'm very frustrated, and this is extremely triggering. I feel like I'm about to cry again. I'm so tired of people. I'm so tired of everyone. This is not the way things should be. Oh my god. Also to that nigga that fucking privated his account and shit like that. I'm coming for you, bitch. You better fucking unprivate right now. So help me God. Cause that shit is like I'ma beat you with a metal pipe in Silent Hill worthy. Seriously. The fuck? But yeah.
Mara, I'm gonna text you later just to reach out. I hope you're doing okay from this, genuinely as well.
And
I've
to
been
everybody,
touching grass for 10. I've been touching grass lately, so yeah, I've been like purposely avoiding TikTok. I've been touching grass.
You just know if you ever need anything, I'll be there.
and to everybody that needs it, I'm also here. I know I've been going through shit, but like I'm okay. Well, I make myself okay. So if you guys need somebody to talk to, anybody needs to, even if I don't know you, just reach out to me like on here or Discord or whatever. I'll be there to help too.
Really quickly, I did want to say something. I kind of my number one like emotion, especially being like this early postpartum, is gonna be rage. I feel like it's a bit harder for those of us who went through something similar. A lot of you guys do know, but for the ones who don't, I was in college at the age of 16. I was legally emancipated due to home problems, and I was in college. Hence, you know, my issue with this entire situation. It starts off like this, is what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna go into depth, but it starts off like this, and I was 16 having adult conversations with adults online, who then later wanted me to go to parties and clubs that they had to lie about my age for me to get into. And I just thought that it was cool because I was young, I was a child, and it led to things that I only speak to one person on the planet about. That's all I'm gonna say. So for those of you who are acting like this is, oh, it's no big deal, and it doesn't really matter. People who are affected by these things in real life, on a day-to-day basis, because there are certain things that you just never get over. It's gonna be a lot more infuriating when people act as if it's not a big deal. It is. The online conversation with adults, the lack of parental guidance, the lack of her, parents taking responsibility of her. That's how it begins. All they need to know, and when I say they, I mean the predators that are waiting for situations like this to come about. All they need to know is that you're unprotected. All they need to know is that you don't have, someone there that is going to tell you yes or no and protect you. All they need to know is that you have freedom. You have freedom, no matter where it may be. I don't know if any of you, and I know this is like odd, but like maybe this is a starting point, but I don't know if any of you guys have ever watched like Where's Megan? But maybe get into that. That's real. It happens every single day. Every single day. These people will take you and even further isolate you from their family and do horrible things to
Where's
you.
Megan or Megan is missing?
Megan is missing. You're right.
I thought so. Okay.
Yeah. Watch that movie. If you need like a better idea of what the hell I'm talking about. You really shouldn't need to, because you can turn on the news probably and you'll see it happening.
Like literally them telling her like, oh, you're doing such a great job, you're such a great girl, like your parents are doing such a great job raising you, like is them and her vocalizing like I've had things happen with men in my life. While these grown ass people are saying that shit to her, it's flowering her with attention and love that she doesn't feel, and it's I'm sorry.
No, you're okay, because I was literally like, I was on the end of where she was at one point, like where I have all these adults and they're like, you're so smart, you're so mature for your age, like putting myself out there for these adults. That's why I say like it's really like sickening and disheartening to just have somebody up here be so nonchalant about it. Because like I said, like I was on that end of where the 15-year-old was, but I wasn't 15, I was like 12. So it's like exactly, so it's like hearing those exact words. Like I've heard those words over and over and over again through most of my childhood, being groomed online. The you're so mature for your age, you're so smart for your age. Like those things. That's why it's so disheartening and disgusting to have somebody up here and not see anything wrong with it, not have that empathy. It's so scary. I fear for our future. I fear so much for my siblings, my loved ones who have children, my loved ones who have younger siblings. I fear for everybody. It's fucking scary.
Yeah, like I started hearing that shit from like, first because I came from a very abusive household where I didn't get affection and I didn't get words of encouragement, and they meant the world to me in the moment, and it's scary to see it happening to someone else, and every adult around her is failing her for one reason or another.
No, like that's also like I think the scariest part is like I said, it so reminds me of back because even then, there were adults in those chat rooms I was in too, who just wouldn't say anything. They wouldn't do anything. They wouldn't try to help. They just kind of sit there and watch as this is going on. Love you, Maru. My DMs are open if you need anything. Love you so much. But it's that's why I think it also is hitting me as it should hit anybody in a way that it disgusts them, right? But it's hitting me definitely in the personal sector of it because of those exact words were said to me for most of my childhood online. I had unrestricted access online because I didn't have attention from my parents. So I was just free online. I had free access. I had access to every website. I was on Omegle when I was young. It's scary to watch it be so blatant as well. I think that's also what's so scary is watching it be so blatant and then have people on this app who still defend it. I fear for our future and our future children. I really do. I'm going to be so real, I don't think my kid is going to have internet access until they're an adult.
But
The part that
oh, sorry, Mo, go ahead.
all I was gonna say, the part for me, that it kept replaying, which is why I couldn't keep listening to the recording. Hearing you guys' stories, which I'm so sorry, to everyone who had to go through that. W to giving our children a better life.
Assalamu alaikum. From Gaza, thank you. 3, 5.
Quick question, very quick question. Brock, Clazzic seems to still be here, so I shuffle him off.
I think Clazzic needs to hear this.
Okay.
He doesn't care. He is a predator.
Well, it's up to Brock, but until he says otherwise.
He needs to hear it. He might not care, but he still needs to hear it.
Okay, I'll leave him be then.
Okay.
I mean, we could let it be. I just want to get my piece on that. I feel like it's giving him ideas of how else to do it better the next time himself.
Yeah, I kind of don't like talking to predators because I feel like it's
I don't want
it's almost something.
my stories.
No. It's not about talking to him. I just didn't know if I should block him or not. I just didn't know if Brock thinks I should block him or not. That was all. But I'm not going to block him because Brock said not to.
I'll remove him. That's fine.
A lot of predators kind of get satisfaction from causing
reliving
harm.
it, yeah.
Hearing other people's pain.
All I'm gonna say is, when I heard the recording the first time and then the second time, all I could think was the results. And I don't know how many other people just went straight to the end because you've already lived it. And then it becomes, I don't know if you guys have seen that TikTok trend where it's I was this age and he was this age. And it was mainly age gaps in adulthood, I guess, where they're still with the person that was a predator towards them as a child. For me, I was 16 and he was 28 and I thought it was okay. Until I look back at it now as I'm only 25, what the fuck were you doing? You know what I'm saying? It's just, I immediately saw that. I immediately jumped to that. And I don't know how many other people are like, girl, you're moving too fast. But that's how I work. I don't know if it's because I'm a mom or because I went through it or a combination of both. But I can't stand seeing situations like that, especially when everybody's so nonchalant about it, when it's it's in your face. It couldn't get any more just blatant. It couldn't get any more blatant than it already is. And this is literally how it starts. I am not going to go into depth. I'm not going to go into depth because I don't want to cry. You guys know I'm freshly postpartum and this will send me into a depression. I don't want to do it. But all I'm going to say is I was doing things and showing things over the phone 15 years old with a man who was 27, and then I was 16, and then he was 28, and then I was 17 and he was 29, and when I turned 18, he was.
You okay, Amor?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just gonna say he was.
30?
Yeah, and his excuse was that he waited. He never got consent, but he waited.
Moni, can we get your age, please?
Yeah, I'm 24.
Do you have anything to add?
Yeah, I'm just this whole situation just vile to say the least. And these are the same group of people that'll say like, oh, well, yeah, if you support trans people, you're a child groomer, you this and that. But then, well, we actually got a child groomer, a child that's getting taken advantage of in front of our faces. No one's doing anything. No one cares. They cussing us out when we called it out. I don't know. It just stuff like this. It's just it's fatigue. It's very depressing, to say the least.
Agreed. It's scary, disheartening, sickening even. I feel disgusted, genuinely. It's not even a thing of like where I feel angry anymore. I just genuinely feel like sick to my stomach. I already threw up once, so I'm, probably not gonna do it again, but like while I was sitting up here on the panel and he was just ignoring everything that was being said to him, I could feel my mouth watering and the tears welling up in my eyes. It was just so, I don't know. And I expressed this when I was talking to Zara in DMs, but I genuinely, I don't understand how people do not have empathy on this level, right? I don't understand. I've never not been able to exist in this world without having empathy for someone. I've always had to have empathy, whether that be to survive or to fit in, it doesn't matter. But I've always had to have empathy for somebody. So when people don't have any, it genuinely hits me like a fucking brick wall because I just don't understand. I really don't. I could never formulate in my brain how I would not be able to like feel for somebody in a situation like this, right? Like if I was in his box and people are up here being like, this is disgusting, this type of shit. I just don't understand how he can sit there and laugh, or not answer questions or sit here nonchalantly like this isn't a big deal. That was what was making me the most sick, was just the nonchalantness. These people need to rot.
It's funny what I found here. I just found this, actually. I'm going to read it because you guys know I'm a nerd. Maya Psychology for AP. I've heard about this book. I've not read it before.
Nice book to have.
Yeah, there had to be something that gives insight to people like this, I imagine. But I don't know. I'm going to read the whole thing front to back.
I mean, you could like clinically describe it to me, but I'm never actually going to be able to understand the feeling of not having empathy. You know what I mean? Or not empathy, but like just not caring about others in situations like this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. We can talk about that later.
Oh, no, of course. That's not what I mean. I just mean more so like when it comes to like, you could clinically describe this to me as much as you want, but like my autism is, and my sense of justice is always going to be like, I don't understand. I have no idea. I don't understand.
Oh, also, hi, Auntie Wada. I don't know if you were waiting or...
Oh, yeah, Auntie, did you want to say something?
Yeah.
Didn't wait
I
like
had
20
wanted
minutes.
to say something because I watched the video, and what occurred to me and what is really bothering me about the video is everybody, well, not everybody, but a few people, and I actually came across her live as well. This is sick. But she's talking about making hundreds of dollars, and then she's talking about her father supporting her behavior. And y'all, like, I don't know if this has already been said or not, but conservatives have a really long history of exploiting little girls and selling little girls. And actually, this Martha person I recently found out was herself a child bride who was sold to a husband at 15 years old.
You talking about are you talking about the turf Martha?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. I'm not
He
surprised.
raised her, as she puts it. He raised her, her husband. And she had to leave because it became weird because he was such a father figure. And so sex became weird. This is from her own mouth. And so they don't see anything wrong with exploiting little girls. Like it's normal for them. Remember, like the same people who are pushing for us to be like legislated out of existence are the same people who refuse to legislate to outlaw child brides in like half the states in the fucking country. You know what I'm saying? And so it's so disgusting to me. Like I realized that this little girl like pissed me off. She like with her turf rhetoric, but I realized that she's a kid and she's being exploited and she's being taught bigotry, and that in itself is fucking grooming. You know what I'm saying? Fuck putting her up on TikTok and making her like be your cash cow, but it's the teaching children bigotry is grooming. I don't care what anybody says. But yeah, this is gross. This is really gross.
And the fact they chalk it up to just simply just like internet drama is like degenerate.
It's not even that. They're like chalking it up to being a mistake. And I'm like, every single person on the panel stayed.
Let's not say every single one, because there were two that seemed to just be like people that were there. So, but
they didn't drop immediately though. Still, that's why I said.
Yeah, but we can't say for sure, and unfortunately, I'm not able to track them down. But the other ones, Clazzic, the person with the weird high name, Coffee, and Ione Lab or whatever, those I have tracked down. They all knew. The other two could just as easily have been like randos that popped up, or they popped up and they were asleep or whatever else. So don't know, and unfortunately, I can't track them down. I tried.
I don't get how though she says
You know
she says she's
they love minors. Like Nate was a minor. Little
Yeah,
Leo
I was gonna say, yeah.
like they love minors, and it's because they're let's keep it a buck. Their argument is so fucking weak that the only people it can really have a real impact on is minors
and people who are mentally
and people
lacking.
with weak-minded people, you know. And so they love minors. They love to get them early and train them up, bitch. Like it's crazy. Like you heard the guy say, "Oh, you're still malleable. That's good." That like said every groomer who ever existed in the history of groomers.
You're so mature for your age. Oh my God, can I follow you again and again and again? And it's like, bro, just bust one out, man, because you're about to already.
And Brock's
These people still get it, and these people still
Brock's
getting it.
the way you keep
and when I
doing
bring that
what you're
up,
doing in the little hole up there is hilarious.
I'm just trying so hard. I'm just trying so hard not to crash the fuck out. Like,
right.
Just seeing like
careful, Brock. You have a little hole. Somebody like Clazzic may come along and
Oh my God.
And I'll put a little hole in him, multiple. But like my
Katie,
thing
you are
is
not
right.
dating the accusation.
Like, I got so like I was already angry. Like this topic already makes me angry, right? But it made me even more angry watching a grown ass adult sit there, right, while he actively made other adults uncomfortable and then said, yeah, they need to grow up.
Well, I mean, need to go up, huh? I mean,
I wanted to reach through this mother. Oh, the things that I want.
Wait,
things
what?
that I wanted to say.
I must have missed that part. Did I? I must have had dropped at that
Yeah, he
point
said
or
he
something.
said those people should grow up. He did say that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then
People.
right afterwards, that's when you came up and crashed the fuck out on him.
All I heard
Yeah.
was something about a more light on me, and I like looked at the phone. I'm like, hold on, why is my name being brought up? I just dropped.
He
What are we
also
talking
he
about?
also said that we should have grown up because that we got uncomfortable with like being on the panel with him. That's what he said. We should grow up, and it's like, well, you know what grown-ups do? Protect children.
Well, who
Right.
can't be who can't be his victims? Grown ups.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say he can't sit over here and tell us that it's a mistake, and I don't think that he liked that because he told me that the other day. He was on Kendra's panel, and that was the first panel that I've sat on in months. And this is the
Yep.
shit that was being presented to me. And so I went at him one time, like I asked him a couple of questions, and I guess he saw me going at Mother Lion and he got intimidated. So it's just really odd that he had all that energy. And you notice when I did come up after he said something about, because like, don't lie on me. If anybody knows me, I'm gonna tell what everybody said, and I'm still gonna stand on what I said times 10. So it is what it is. I never said that he lied because I didn't have like the initial story. What I did say was that he was full of shit, which is slightly different. Because I didn't think that his apology was genuine. That's completely different than me saying you're blatantly lying about the situation.
But now you can
And when
say he's blatantly lying.
and now, yeah, that's why I said it in the comments. I was like, you got caught in a lie. And I didn't realize he was responding to that because I had dropped because I felt sick to my fucking bitch. I had goosebumps. I had fucking goosebumps because he was laughing. Like,
Yeah.
he was really laughing.
Yeah, he was dead ass laughing.
And I thought, I was like, because I kept turning the volume down. And I was like, let me make sure it's turned all the way back up. Like, am I hearing this correctly? Is he like sniffling? Like, what am I missing? He was fucking laughing. This is a fucking joke. He's 31 years old. And he was laughing about sitting on a panel with that child. And he was laughing when Bug asked him several fucking times. And he never answered. He never answered that one question. Why are
He
you okay
never.
with sitting around people that still do that? What the fuck?
He also runs defense for Coffee. Every time I see Coffee, every time she pops up on my FYP, I'm instantly like, "Yo, why are you grooming kids?" All that stuff, and he's gifted her during that time. He stuck up for her during that time. Other turfs have. I wish I remembered the one from yesterday that ended up muting and blocking me, but he was like, "Oh, that's a room. You're not going to spread false rumors here. Go back to section." He's the one that says go back to section 8. Whoever that turf is, that's the one I took up for Coffee. There's one that's known for saying go back to section 8 housing. Blah 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 blah. I think he's a
Oh.
black guy, but I don't remember his name. I'd have to check my stuff to see if I took a screenshot. But he ran defense. Claire's the one that has the moon. Chaotic. It's a chaotic moon 444, I believe. Was the one that's like, oh yeah, I want evidence, and then the mod would like block me or whatever else. And who else was there? It was a few other ones. But yeah, they all run defense for Coffee involving this. All of them. All of them. Every single one. Without fail.
All
And
right,
they're never
y'all.
gonna
Oh, go on, Auntie.
they're never gonna be accountable. You know that, right? Like we have been, all of us like have been on this app long enough to watch these people like go from one incident to the next, like just nobody holding them accountable, the people still watching them, people still paneling them, and no matter what horrible shit they do, they're still gonna be supported. They're not gonna be held accountable ever.
Cyber, I was gonna type it in, but Cyber Dolly, I'm gonna upload it as soon as Brock sends it to me. I'm gonna upload it to my YouTube page. I imagine Brock's also gonna upload it to his, so you can catch it that way.
Yeah.
Because the user crew like to document shit because people have pull things like this.
Right. But I'm gonna call it here because it's at 4 hours right now. But everybody, please take care of yourselves. Take your meds if you got them. Drink some water. Eat something. Please get some rest. Please take care of yourselves. Check in on everybody. Thank you everybody for being here. I love you guys.
I'm going into the VC server.
I'm going to pass the fuck out. I'm going to pass.
My boy, that's right.
Nice talking to you.
Goodbye. Thank you for coming up.
I'm going to the server, you guys. Take care.
Love you guys.